Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to this edition of the Halcyon Show. My name is Lorne Risley. Oh boy, howdy, do we have a show for you today. 2.5 hours, 15 battles over 15 years to retrospectively take a look back at one of, if not the greatest career in the history of UK battle rap. You might know him as Tony Hamlet, you might know him as a poisonous poet, you might know him as the former reigning undisputed Don't Flop champion, the only champion I believe to have relinquished the title rather than lose it. Tony D, everyone's uncle, yours and mine. And oh my days, to kind of give you an idea as to how hard it was to edit this down, I think it was about 4.5 hours worth of footage I had originally, something stupid like that. I originally aimed for 12 battles. In fact, I threw it out there, and the man himself commented that if I had to pick 12 battles, he would pick against Micky Worthless, Mixy, Illmac, Double L, O'Shea, Chris Leese, Unan, Shotty, Troy, Bizzo, Georgie, and Chilla. And annoyingly, some of those names weren't on the original list that I made. Originally, I was aiming for 8. I bumped it up to 12, and then I saw that list, and I'm like, oh no. So it's 15. Not all of them are full battles, mind you. Again, the earlier part of his career will probably solidify, because those are battles I haven't seen and therefore are more primed to have a more genuine, realistic reaction to. And yeah, man, I don't even know where to begin with Tony D. He's so storied and tenured, it's insane. I have a few details with which to read you, and it only seems right that I do so with an accolade screen. Look at that. Look at the accolades. Lovely. So what do we got? We've got the former Don't Flop champion, the longest reigning Don't Flop champion, the Don't Flop lineal champion, having relinquished the title rather than having lost it. He's had over 60 battles, many of which still haven't been categorized because of the way that Verse Tracker works, and he is a 15-year veteran. If we read Verse Tracker states Tony D is a British battle rapper from London, United Kingdom, over 48 battles and over 6 million views, which, by the way, that figure is, again, grossly underestimated. World Battle Rap website lists him as Tony D is a UK hip-hop artist and former Don't Flop champion, has also battled overseas on Canadian Battle Rap Lead, King of the Dot. He's considered a veteran British battle rapping a member of the British battle rapping scene and UK hip-hop underground scene. He was a founding member of the group of Poisonous Poets, consisting of Loki, Doc Brown, Reveal, Styler, and DJ Snips. He started his own written battle rap career in April of 2011 against Micky Worthless. However, he's known to have a background in freestyle battling. Started to gain a lot of recognition as a battler after defeating Adam the Battler, Sus, Immaculate, and Archaic. After this, he was given a title shot against Don't Flop's first ever champion, O'Shea, in a battle that was widely considered the best in Don't Flop history. He went on to successfully defend his title against Definition in February 2013, and Chris Leese in November of 2013, becoming the first battler in the world to defend a championship title twice. In that time, he's also battled overseas. We won't talk about that. After successfully defending his title for a third time against battle rap Don't Flop battler Unanimous in a 7-0 decision, he conceded the title, stating he didn't want to focus so heavy on battling anymore. IMDb lists Tony D as well as a 3-time Don't Flop champion, apparently counting the defenses as wins, I suppose, and also listing his accomplishments there. And yeah, he's about as storied as it gets. There is legitimately no one I can think of with as storied a career with the CV that he has. Because the thing you have to remember about Tony D is not only has he been around for a minute, the names on his resume are staggering, stunning, that you look at and you go, how can anyone hope to survive that kind of gauntlet? Well, we gonna find out, because like I said, we have 15 battles to go through. Most of the names you will have heard of, because some of these are some of the most famous battles you will have heard of if you're a UK battle rap fan. And of course, if you're a battle rap fan worldwide, there are some of these names that you will recognize as well. Yes, he maybe didn't beat all of these names, but never ever did he ever look out of place. And of course, he always held himself with such an incredible amount of dignity and sage wisdom that even to this day, he's a statesman of the scene. He's everyone's uncle, and that's not a joke. He's just the nicest, kindest, wisest, probably smartest man, and he's always teaching, and so you better be prepared to listen. So Without any further ado, let me just very quickly get rid of that overlay because we don't need that ever again. Let's remove it. Yes, go away. We don't need it sucking down all of my valuable airspace. And let's switch it over to the Tony D screen. There it is. Happy days. So, where to begin other than against, well, Micky Worthless for the Don't Flop debut that he made on the 8th of May 2011. For Don't Flop fans, of course you know who Micky Worthless is as a mainstay of that promotion in the early 2010s and all throughout Don't Flop's history. And yeah, considering he had a freestyle background and he had a musical background, everyone had high hopes for Tony D. But did he deliver? Well, I guess we better find out. Here's his initial battle against Micky Worthless.
Hey, let's go, Tony D, let's go. There's one of only two reasons they made Tony face you. Either Rowan greatly overrates you or he's really
grown to hate you.
We are not a match, and that sounds a bit harsh, but I'm Champions League and you're a kickabout in the park. You must have thought I fell off, or just that skills for an instant, because this is nicking fruit pastels from an infant. It's candy from a baby, so this pansy couldn't take me with 3 verses, 2 guns, and if your plan B was the 18. Before that happened, Bin Laden will shave his face clean, Nick Griffin will turn Muslim, the Pope will DJ on the rave scene. Basically saying we could there is you got a constipated flow, so you ain't doing shit in there. I ain't the guy to battle blood. I don't care if Christ himself blessed you and then sprinkled you with magic dust. And you came with the same lamp that brought Aladdin luck. You're Michael after Thriller, you about to get badded up. And I apply more power to press square instant a crop jaw snapping shot. So I tell you when he's had enough, I'll rag him up. Shit, and I send for the coroner for toe tag him and bag him up.
There you go, first round in. Second round.
Alright, listen. If you know your place, you limp-wristed weirdo.
Ooh, dude. Sorry to pause it. Again, we've moved on in recent times, but yeah. Battle rap aficionados of the world will tell you, fucking it, get out of the goddamn way. Fuck it, when a battle starts, just let it stop first. Anyways, and also, do you love the clipping on that graphic? Look at the lovely white accents on the edge of it. Isn't that lovely? Ah, early days Don't Flop. Don't you love it?
Column, your position's the 0. From the clothes that you wear to that ridiculous hair growth, someone called a wizard, because Oz is missing a scarecrow. Looking at the size of your frame, I see discrepancies concerning your height and your weight. It's disproportionate. I'm finding it strange. You're so skinny, I bet you can go outside and stay dry in the rain. But the shit I can't decide in my brain is whether this faggot's dying of AIDS or he's piping the cane. Because you look like your coke habits caused some bone damage. Xylophone ribcage, shoulders like coat hangers. His blows captured the vibe and essence of a faggot hooked on heroin and appetite suppressants. Emo type, life been blighted by depression. Suffered violence as a kid and now he's frightened by aggression. How is this anorexic chumper spitter? You ain't sick just because you throw up breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Ooh, okay.
Yo, I kick a verse and stress the young'un. From here on in, you're now known as Micky worth less than nothing. Because Tony's live, I'm just one of them slept on rappers. And you look like a homeless guy that's actually slept on rappers.
Okay, there we go. Second round in, third round in now.
Listen.
Yeah, tell him, Tony. You're listening.
I know you took a couple days and wrote what you...
Is that, by the way, is that Bam? Wow, if that's Bamalam, wow, he looks so, he got skinny, didn't he? Wow, he's full face there. Ah, Bamalam had a glow up gently across life. Fair play. Well done, Bamalam, you handsome devil. Well done. Anyways, tell him, Tony.
Yo, listen. I know you took a couple days and wrote what you thought was amazing quotes, then came and spoke to realize that them basic flows are strictly fit for kids like baby clothes. You should have come with like 80 blokes, full clips, laser scope, Air Force, Navy bolts, a doctor in case you choke. Too late. A nurse to take your pose, because your speed of thought is slower than the pace of ghost. And you don't look like your race evolved. It's hard to place your origin. Listen, it's hard to place your origin. That hair and skin tone could be mistaken for a lot of things, like maybe Irani or maybe Pakistani or mixed like me, a half-breed. I'm looking, I can't see. You Brazilian, One of them Cape Town
Oh, shit.
kids, or you want some other shit straight down from...
I'm going to pause Tony because Tony D is in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Tony D, welcome, my friend, sir. This evening is dedicated to you. I can't thank you enough for swinging by. Show the man some love as you're watching this, please. Please, as you're watching this, direct memories, direct moments, events you went to, bars you loved, performances you saw. Even if it's just the little things, I will promise you, if you make it to the end of the stream, I have not a surprise, but we'll dismount in a way that you are not going to see coming. I hope Tony himself appreciates it because it comes right from the heart, sir. It comes right from the heart. So anyways, I'm going to rewind it a little bit because I interrupted Tony because Tony interrupted me. So really, it's your fault, Tony. Again, it's one of those things, but that's fine. That is a young band, wow. And a young Pedro in the front as well.
A doctor in case you choke. Too late.
Too late. His freestyling, man, his ability to be able to spit some surf is great.
Speed of thought is slower than the pace of ghost. And you don't look like your race evolved. It's hard to place your origin. Listen, it's hard to place your origin. That hair and skin tone could be mistaken for a lot of things, like maybe Irani or maybe Pakistani or mixed like me, a half-breed. I'm looking, I can't see. You Brazilian, one of them Cape Town colored kids, or you want some other shit straight down from the mothership? Is this skinny geek from the village streets of the Middle East? Is your dad a white guy that found a nice bride in the Philippines? I'm to know, what is it please? Cause you're 3 shades lighter than Michael Jackson when he done Billie Jean. Well, I took some time on it, and what did I decide from it? You're a Mexican wolf boy that shaves his forehead and eyes. Listen, you ain't quite to my taste. Your rhymes are disgrace, and if you was any skinnier, you'd have flies on your face.
Wow.
Nights, staring at cold rice, old pies, Cokes, crisps, Coke, Sprite, looking at it, stuffing in his mouth, swearing that he won't cry. Then 5 minutes go by, no lie, the guilt kicks in and he's in the bathroom retching till his throat's dry. This skin and bone type beanpole guy looks so like a computer game zombie that won't die on a coke high. But I feel sorry for him, you know why? Because he's so skinny you can look through a peephole with both eyes.
There you go, that's the debut in the books, and wow, wasn't expecting the the skinny references to get so dark. Uncle, where did that come from, man? So I've never seen that battle before, which is weird. I've interviewed Tony twice, so you would think I would have watched his debut. I think it's because I understand that for most people, a debut, it serves a unique purpose in setting a tone for people, but it isn't necessarily beginning as you mean to go on. But as you can see, Tony is so confident in his ability to be able to articulate himself. His articulation and stage presence has always been 2 of his greatest strengths, and notwithstanding the fact that he'll occasionally, like you just saw, come up with something you just go, wait, what? Because of how statesman-like he is, and then he swipes at you with something like that, and you're like, I beg your pardon? So there you go. That's how he started in Don't Flop, and then he moved on to Mixy on the 13th of July 2011. So let's see how we get
This is not a contest. You're lame with a shit flow. I only came here to drink, smoke, and kill a bit of time before Hay versus Klitschko.
Hey!
For Mix though, they thrown boy into the deep end. For me, this is the low point of my weekend. Don't think Mixy's hot, cause Mixy's not. This silly sod sits and watches Disney plots and Diddy bops the Pixie lot. Listen, for this funny face mug to say one today, better have...
I'm just going to point out, by the way, David Hay versus Klitschko and Pixie Lot. If that doesn't date this for you immediately and make you feel old like it's just me. Tony, I get that you're a teacher, sage, wise, master, zen, or otherwise. Making me feel old right now with these references that I'm catching, man. You're making me feel so old right now.
Or 100 mates come invade, rush the stage, rusty blades, stun grenades. But no, it's just another page of that spoken word bullshit you bought on them other days. This is not about to go as you planned. This is a battle rap arena. It's not a poetry slam.
No, it's
you
not.
couldn't hope to be as potently as dope as me, fam, in terms of skill. We ain't even as close as we stand. There's an expanse twice the length of the whole of the land, and it don't stop, it keeps going over oceans and sands. You chuck a right by the holiest lands. I'm here, you there, somewhere by the coast of Japan. What I'm saying is I'm top tier, no stress. And you coming way, 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 way down the line. Yeah. Phone sex.
You see what I mean? Like, where did that come from? You're coming way down the line. Phone sex. Like, you can see, by the way, that stuff like that, whether or not they might admit this or not, like, that feels, again, reminiscent of, like, not now Shuffle T, but, like, sort of middle timeline Shuffle T, after he slowed down. Like, that sort of playful, banter-esque bar. You know what I mean? It's not supposed to be amazing, you know what I mean? Tony's never even seen this. By the way, Tony, 2 battles in, I will tell you right now, loving the fashion sense, by the way. I'm loving the color coordination. The hat and the jacket always matching. It's a crying shame you didn't keep that motif going, because after 1,000 battles, you'd have run out of colors. I love the idea of you being like a wrestler and having like a bespoke, like Rey Mysterio, like having a bespoke outfit for every battle you ever did. I love it. Anyway, second round. What's he got?
Right. This kid's position in this division swiftly slipping. Mixy's fixing to get his shit fried like Dixie's chicken. I'll break him like an intermission, and I guess it's dawned on him that entering this tournament was a really shit decision. The idea to get here is simply ridiculous. When I beat Micky for free, and you pay 50 quid for the privilege. This is courtesy for a reason. I'm fucking harmful. You should have followed that pussy old press one's example. Stay away like a restraining order. It gets too real when I play you out until you snap like a tape recorder. You better play the corner, because the only way you're ever serving Tony is, sorry sir, but may I take your order?
Nice. I would say, again, I hate doing this because, again, it's the battle that we should be showcasing. For the love of God, whoever's opening and closing that goddamn door in the background, someone happy slap that son of a bitch and tell him to pack it the fuck in. Battle rap fans of the world, when a battle starts, stay in the bar or stay in the room. I don't give a fuck which it is. Stop moving. Just let the guys rap, for fuck's sake. Anyways, sir, we're serving you now.
And now we finding rhyming here with a style I fear don't quite compare. We're cut from a different cloth and I'm high-priced designer wear. You're top man. Me socks. Recycle trash attire, plus your style suck dummy. Like a child with a pacifier. And they call me Luger Larynx. So when that rifle rapid fire, well then Michael McIntyre's life in rapids behind.
Second round in, there you go.
Yo, like the Dead Poets. A crew consisting of Mixy and his mate. And it fits you as a name because you're getting literally slain. And you used to see the photos of these two losers. His pal's got a suit on, looking like the accused and the accuser. Because you're the teacher's pet. And he keeps you on a leash, I bet, and lets you sleep and rest in his garden in a 3-foot shed. And every evening lets you in for Easter eggs and freaky sex while the geezer's dressed as a transsexual police cadet. I do not perceive your threat. Fuck Mixy. I'm more focused on the opponent I got E for next. You think he's a decent bet? You stoned, you tipsy. This whole battle, no paddles, just been floating in Shit's Creek. When you found out that you was facing Tone, should have skipped B and kept it moving, like a Roman Egyptian. Cause it's home for you, Mixy. This where it finishes. Early, like England, in every World Cup since '66. And please don't let me understate how much I hate the fucking way you fucking mumble, mate. Slow down and enunciate.
If there's a bar that sums up Tony D, it's that. I would say it now because it's just come to mind. In Tony's battle against Moke, there's a bar where Moke is in full swing, and I can't remember the word. He uses a word, right? And it is a real word. And Tony can't help it say, that's not a fucking word. He can't help it, like, grammar, motherfucker. What the fuck's wrong with you? Use your word. And it, like, he's like, hey, listen, man, I'm a teacher. I'm just trying to teach, right? You can see, even in 2011, he was saying, enunciate your words. I fucking love it, Tony. I fucking love that consistency.
I love it. In a bit of a different way, I've been critiquing to see if Mixy's gifted with the phrase, your flow, your tone, your rhythm and your pace. And to be honest with you, Ruba, your shit is a disgrace. Fucking hell. Them writtens you display, but you were spitting them away. I swear, I felt the ground start to physically shake. I thought, is this the beginnings of a quake? And then I realized, no. This is what it feels like when actual dead poets are spinning in their grave.
Ooh, okay.
So your empty plastic flows and your messy, barren quotes, I hope you get molested by the ghost of Edgar Allan Poe.
There you go. And that's how he kicked off. See, but this is what I'm saying, right? Tony came in, not seasoned, I don't want to say seasoned, but he already had a really strong identity in himself. A real good, clean idea of who and what he was as a performer, and simply went out to try and exhibit and really illuminate people to his talents without ever seeming like, do you see him seeming arrogant? No, because he only ever says what he knows he can back up. And anytime he's excelled, it's been one of those situations where the crowd was with him while he was doing it. You know what I mean? It wasn't a case of him saying, oh, I'm going to come in there and absolutely smash it to pieces, and the crowd's then waiting for him to do it. He's so content with his own style and his own ability. It's unnervingly confident. But after that, we move on to Illmaculate on the 2nd of July in 2012. So we're fast forwarding nearly a year from there.
Yo, hey, don't believe what's coming out of man's mouth.
I have heard
I
this
pay
one.
for his hotel. Last night he slept on
Bamalam's couch. Tell him, Tony. Tell him. He hasn't even started yet. Hasn't even started yet.
I don't give a fuck if you're known for punchlines and raw flows. I don't care you're some battle champ that's paid to perform shows. So what, you tour loads? It's irrelevant, because Lord knows this the one time for me I can justifiably spit short shows.
Yes. Go for it,
Like you're
Tony.
so short, bro, that your whole form shows you're like 30% head and 50% torso.
That's incredible. He's like, I'm going to make the most of this opportunity as most as I can now. Click, click, crack, crack. You are so short. Go on, Tony.
Now, they came here expecting similes and metaphors. And what they're getting for their money? The pot calling the kettle short. But you get my drift, though. But honestly, that's some hypocrisy stuff. That's not my policy. It's not how I want to be judged. I'm more like coaching in pubs on top of comedy clubs. That's bars over jokes, and that's my philosophy.
Facts. Although, I will say, coming out the blue like a Smurf orgasm, I'm just saying, Tony, that's a bar, sure, but it better be a joke. Come on, let's go.
Yo, so the shit I got for you in a battling script, leave you buried in concrete like a mafia hit. You see the actual facts of it is, I put this punk in a bag like I'm weighing up grams of the piff.
I wouldn't know what that's about, sorry.
Yo, it ain't hard to follow, it's harsh, but it's so obvious. Your career is now in ruins. You could pass for an archaeologist. See? Yeah, think about it. Bruv, I know you got a memory bank stacked with rap scripts. Fuck it, you can have mad flips. You could even have a hologram, a pack that spits ad-libs. You ain't winning jack shit. You can bring the sound people, have an entourage in tow. You could have Vinny Chase, E-Turtle, and Ari Gold. That faggot lawyer could come with you, but Tone bringing drama, though. Cause on a crazy thing, battling me is like being born again with a sibling that's exactly the same as him. I'll explain it on a basic thing. It's just the way that brothers get dropped on the double when they came to win.
There you go, round one. And here's what I would also say that you're hopefully noticing along with me. How much fun is everyone having when Tony's performing? There's never this, even though, look, and would you say he's going easy on his opponents? No. But Tony rides that line of entertainer. He gets the gimmick of battle rap in the sense of you've got to be hard enough to be able to draw an audience in and entertain them with something that they've either never heard before, on a twist in it, on a skew in it. But he never ever crosses that line of making shit uncomfortable. Some battlers completely go off the deep end with that shit, and they lose the thread of what battle rap is ultimately, which it's entertainment. Yes, it's a contest of sorts, but it's for the crowd, man. And how much fun does everyone look like they're having when Tony's performing? Tell me when I'm telling a lie.
Hey, Greg, you smoke weed? Well, if it's Tony you blaze with, I'll wait till you stoned and then take it. It's government mandate. Yeah, it's government mandate on some tax Gregs when he's baked shit.
I wouldn't know what he's talking about. Sorry.
Now, your style got broken down when you and Bender discussed it. And you still stole the win, me and my brethren disgusted. So, it might be kind of risky, may not be the best of my judgment. But what you do is infuse the relevant subjects, recurring themes and hand gestures give impressions of substance. Half-part schemes in between. It sounds fresh and it functions.
Yeah.
But let's face it, they're just basic setups and punches.
Yeah. Tell me again, another thing of Tony that he's so good at is that not necessarily impressions, but he's so good at analyzing people and just seeing the patterns in it and the correlation between what they're doing and why they're doing it, and just highlighting it in a way that, again, is entertaining for a crowd. It's one thing that battlers do sometimes, just like, let me break you down lyrically, and they do it. And while they're fine observations, it never amounts to, again, the entertainment value for the audience and the punch. Tony, in a very simple way, has found a way to make it fun for the audience that they can glomp onto while making the same point. I love it. I love it.
And why'd you do that at the end of each bar? Overemphasize and slow it down like we're retards.
Overemphasizing. He's an hour in the middle there.
You try to warp and mangle, sentences deformed, dismantled, torn and tangled, slaughtered, waterboarded, strangled, courses from the torture manual, just to find a corny angle like, yeah, I'm still taller than you. But I'll break you down lyrically, then I'll break you down physically. Cause you either a chubby Shotty Horroh, or you fat Joe's mini-me. And do I detect some genetic defect? You got a dinosaur spinal cord and arms like a T-Rex? Ask him where he keeping his wallet. Right here, cause them arms ain't reaching them pockets. Them arms ain't reaching them pockets. Bruv, no, I didn't fuck up. Bruv, your arms are short like a 38 snub nose. This whole battle, you dialing out on one of them old school duff phones like I had in the 80s in my mum's home. Remember this? Oh shit, wrong number. Click, click. What I'm basically saying is, you can't touch tone.
You can't touch tone. Cause this is before they had buttons. Cause he's old. I don't actually remember those. I had a phone with a cord on it personally. But there you go. So there you go. Fun stuff.
Yo.
Third round.
Yo. You said.
Yo.
You said.
He did say.
If you didn't battle before 03 or 04, you ain't feel that it's lame, like it ain't real when it's fake. Well, I did this in 01, so that killed that debate. Plus, if I break down and rebuild back your name, you can't conceal that it states the Illmac, you lay. So don't flex like you're some veteran and I am not. Cause I paid dues, like I settled debts with a Shylock. And to to be honest, I forgot you battled. Last time I see you, in Bruges, getting chopped by Colin Farrell. Now, most Yanks don't own a passport. I guess it seemed a lot of hassle. But he too short for basketball. They didn't teach him not to travel. Cause you should have stayed stateside, reneged on your plane ride, iPad, FaceTime, on the Nate night like Rowan. Like Rowan. You said the 25th of May, right? Well, it clashed.
This is back when we were apologising for referencing him by his first name. God damn it, this is a long time ago. How times have changed.
With gay pride, and last year I got laid twice. But no, you hopped the plane headed to Great Britain to fight a losing battle, like medicating an AIDS victim. So pay attention, cause I'm eating your top guy and stealing this spotlight. You picking me was not wise. As far as bad decisions, this is up there with midnight feasting with Mogwai. See, you stepped to me. You should have tiptoed past. They should have told you about Tony, blood. The kid goes hard. Punchlines on some raw shit. I ripped those bars in the flow, flawless like the Flintstones car.
Flawless like a Flintstones car. Like, if y'all were born before, if y'all were born before 1987, you're loving this battle. If you were born in 2000, you don't know anything about what's going on in this battle. You won't catch any of those references, son.
Yo.
Flawless like a Flintstones car.
Yo. So it's potent, they red hot. I'm throwing them headshots. They all lean Illmac's wig like Jolie and Lescott.
Okay. And that's his third round against Illmac. And you can see that, again, notwithstanding the fact that his fashion sense is adapted, he's no longer wearing a hat. What happened to the hat, Tony? He's developing his style in terms of he's being more flamboyant. He's having a bit more fun. I think he's again, the mimicry scheme in the middle of his second round. It's a lot of, again, riding that line between genuinely going after his opponent in a comfortable way and having fun with it. Love it, love it, love it. Which leads us on to one of my personal favourites of Tony's, and I'm sure it's one of yours because it is his coronation. Sorry, spoilers. His coronation as Don't Flop champion against one other entertaining son of a gun who had his swan song today, I'm sad to say. He performed for Premier Battles against Kingsley Thunder. Don't know how it went yet. Wasn't there. Haven't seen the live. If you haven't, by the way, and you're not enjoying this stream and you need some battle rap in your life, head over to the Don't Flop Patreon. Head over to the Premier Battles Patreon right now. Get there. I think it's their Mandrill Mob tier. It's their top tier. You can watch their live stream vlog on that now. But for now, at least, shall we... This is one of my favourite battles of Tony's. I fucking love this battle because Tony in all three rounds gives a slightly different version of himself, but his final round is probably one of my favourite rounds of battle rap ever. Do you know how good it is? It has its own series of YouTube videos that have just highlighted the round as the, I won't give it away here, but the round that it's based around in terms of the rhyming scheme he uses. But anyways, this is against O'Shea on the 7th of November 2012 for the Don't Flop title in the first ever title defense.
If I'd have to take a guess, this definition spot, so certain I'd have placed a bet, but it's Earth's decision, and it's got a couple of his mates upset. But who or me? What's the difference? Either way, you facing death. Bruv, this the kind of match reminding man of Guy Ritchie behind the cam. Tommy and Turkish working with an unlicensed fighting scam. Two black guys trying to rob a bookies with a dire plan and a getaway driver that's an overweight giant man. And Frankie Four Fingers with a stash that had the diamonds at. And a pissed off brick top that'll feed you to his swine for snacks. And Brad Pitt as a pikey lad who likes to scrap and fights for cash. Cause everybody in this room tonight came to see the title snag.
That's how you open a goddamn title match, Tony. Go on. Go after it.
Cause You're midget porn as a battler. Bro.
Okay.
Bear with me.
No one knows what to do with that yet.
You're fucking funny to watch.
Yeah.
And you keep coming up short on camera. See, bro, you ain't got the skill for testing them. For this,
There's one guy in the crowd that really rated that one. I just watch that again because I just need to highlight it. No one knows what to do with this.
Midget porn, yo, Osh. You're midget porn as a battler. Bro.
See? No idea.
Bear with me.
Bear with me.
You're fucking funny to watch. And you keep coming up short on camera. See, bro.
Right, that guy, yeah, he loving that one for some reason.
You ain't got the skill for testing them. For this, easy money. Like Eric Wright's last will and testament. Because I'm the one to watch, and you just make him wonder what type of champ come to his own title match as the underdog. See, oh, swear he the king of that irrelevant took, but I can even do that better, bruv, look. Oh, your mom's pussy so buff it's extended a foot. It ain't a camel toe, the bitch got an elephant hoof.
When I did the O'Shea retrospective the other day, I love the fact that they both did that in this battle. Like, I don't know if they colluded in advance to say, hey, listen, let's both do this and just see who does it better. But the fact that even though they've got completely different styles, the fact that they both reach similar conclusions in terms of, right, I need to demonstrate I can do what he does better than him, but also make it look easy so that the crowd buys into how I do things and what I do more, speaks to the greatness of both of these guys, man.
Bruv, she's a top slosher, knob washer. And for the 9 months she carried you, a nickname for you was cock blocker.
But not because... Go on, tell him.
But not because it stopped her putting her hole about, man. Because you showed defensive bruising on your forearms in the ultrasound scan.
That might be one of the greatest mum jokes of all time. Incredible.
Love you and your mates inside her, shaved vagina, wet more wang than rain in China.
O'Shea kicking himself that he didn't think of that one.
Now, you hear that loud reaction from the crowd reacting, the shouting, clapping. There's no mystery to how it happened, it's 'cause it's funny. But that's your whole style broken down in fractions. I just lack the Scouser accent.
Yeah.
So that don't flop crown, gone now. Because if I want to hear a rapper that's got jokes, brother, I'll pop round to Doc Brown.
First round in. There you go. That's how you set the table. Second round. Comes back with even more.
Steven ain't believing that we're even, Steven. We're stylistically at odds, so how the fuck could we be even, Steven? That's why no one on the scene believing he defeated me this evening. With Steven beating tears keeping up his undefeated streak this season. Bruv, there's a gulf between us. Volkswagens and sand traps occupy the space that goes between us. And while I'm on that green stuff with a voice box like a loaded gun, when tee off, it's like that 9-9 drive and put a hole in one. 17 holes later, and we marking the scores. You get done, you under par, but that's par for the cause. You get stunned, you under par. Did I par him? Of course.
I haven't seen that since either, by the way. Oh, man.
You went out.
I haven't seen that since, by the way, the Tony using the water bottle to sort of point and gesture at him. I know he usually uses the finger, but there's something so effective and irreverent about using the water bottle. I don't know what it is about it, but I haven't seen him do it since, and I kind of want to see that again now.
Class you, out spit you and out bar you, it's out with you, I outcast you. I out drink you and... No, that's out of the question.
See?
I'm a weed
Going
smoker
hard,
with
but
a
brings
heavy
it
habit.
back.
How high? I play that role till I'm red, man. It's method acting.
Yeah. Nice.
So frequently, when my opponents verbally beef with me, they ask am I sleepy or I got Chinese in me. But nah, it's just the weed in me. But if Tony's eyes open wide as Rowan fast, I still couldn't see you beating me. Bro, I'm a certified weed head. And the irony is, it calmed me down, but it made me see red. Osh, more 25 pints and beak sesh. And that's when you find Osh on the floor like the seabed. But on the surface...
Osh on floor like a seabed.
On the surface, Osh get wavy. But when he's found face down in his Everton shirt, it's obvious he's fat, ain't he?
Creased him right halfway through that. Fellaini bars. We've got them.
I could sweet talk your sweetheart to the cheap tarts, knees part beat and then breeze off. Cause I moved to Totty, scored and moved back like Pina.
Everton player bars. Oh, the guy in the front court.
He's a closet fag on a real level. Cause in a room full of gal, he be trying to feel Neville. And you know why he supports Everton? Because as a kid he travelled to visit Anfield. But who fixed it for him?
Didn't even get to the punchline.
Bruv, and I end that scheme there, but it's not by choice. It's because your team's got shit names. They're so wet even the manager's moist.
What? Okay, that's a dismount. But there you go. So that's 2 rounds in. And yeah, like I was saying, by the way, he was going in, and then he just brings it back. Just a very slight, irreverent wink at the camera to say, oh, I'm still having fun. Is everyone still having fun? Cool. But we move on to the 3rd round. And listen, I've seen people criticize this round for being too long. Fuck that. No, couldn't disagree with you more. In my mind, and I would imagine if Tony were to comment on it, he is exhibiting. Listen, in championship fucking fights, in boxing and MMA, you don't go 3 rounds or 10 rounds. You go fucking 5 rounds or 15 rounds. You exhibit not only excellence, but perseverance. This round is fucking brilliant. I love this round.
Yo, in your title match, pick any bar from that battle, Steve. You didn't beat Sensor's lines, you beat Sensor's personality.
Yeah, a lot of people do feel that way.
I mean, you was a worthy contender. But the general consensus is that you censor. A rap battle is a contest of content. We converse and they consider what's contained in the concepts and conveyed within context. And I confess, what I'm contemplating is conquest. See, what I conceive to confront you in this conflict can be condensed to, I run this shit like the government and I will condemn you. Consequently, it's conclusive, I go ham. Oh, I'm barbarian with the conviction of Conan. So if they say that you're winning, Steve, kidder, please. Because that's only convincing me that this is a conspiracy. If you're voting for joking, I ain't condoning it. He needs someone offering condolences and a PS3, an Xbox that's just for consoling him. Bruv, I can see it in his face and his body language. I can feel it. He's already given up. He's like a pregnancy in jail. This bitch conceded. And I could slow that down, but it'd sound conceited. Ask any opponent in my past. They all can confirm. You want to end the bars from tone is a cause for concern. You get peppered till it seemed like a soup. Ain't it obvious? You don't cut the mustard. I'm way ahead. You couldn't catch up with condiments.
The crowd's just caught onto it now, and they're just on it.
Couldn't catch up with condiments. My punches connect, leave you concussed and floating in and out of consciousness. And that's why you look confounded and confused. Like, where the fuck is this scheme going?
See, even he's look, again, it's the self-referential style of it. He's in on it. He's not oblivious to how it's going on. Again, it's part of. Oh, he's so fucking clever, Tony.
Like
he's
this
so
verse
good.
was constructed to leave you all out of sorts, because you consensualized title. I just conjure
you out of yours. And a champion is fucking born, ladies and gentlemen. I don't give a fuck who thinks that was. For me, that was like Khabib, taking someone down and then just deciding, I'm not subbing you right away. I'm going to take my time and make this work for me, and I'll sub you when I'm good and ready. And he was just doing the rounds, man. I fucking love that round so much, man. Love it, fucking love it. And a hell of a way to kick off a title reign. We move on. So we move on now to the 16th of November, 2013, so nearly a year later, against one Chris Leese. Now, I must confess, I don't know if I've seen a tremendous amount of Chris Lee's battles. Today I was kicking around doing nothing, and I watched him versus Shuffle T for Chalked Out. And good battler. Solid battler. Funny battler. And very exuberant. So I have never seen this battle. I've seen the thumbnail, and the thumbnail made me think, wow, this might get really nasty. But I don't know. I've never seen this battle before, so let's see what Tony does against Mr. Chris Leese. I figured these gaps wouldn't be quite so big.
Gonna show up. Well, that's what the talk was about.
Yeah.
You can insert your own punchline. I'm bored of him now. But who's getting shotty? Shotty was the talk of the time. Then you bring me. Yeah, you need to sort this shit out. This is a title match. You bring me this sloppy cunt. This is a title match. And you bring me this sloppy cunt. He just another dead rapper. I mean crisscross from Jump. I swear. You didn't think about this matchup properly. You should have put it to a vote and let the fans judge, probably. Unanimous decision for that damn monstrosity. Instead, I've gone from Shotty Horroh to Capgun Comedy. Hey! No comedy. How the fuck could his dad flow dethrone me? How? When we don't know his whole steez, just mum jokes and moties. He'll unload a whole schema, that slut's broken lonely. Pug nose and no tea, her lungs don't just hold weed. She puff coke and smoke weed. Sluts blow for toasties, rum coke and ghost cheese, nuts, bowls and roast beef. Dice opens only, her bumhole gets pokey till it's come so demody. Change tactics, mate. That shit, it don't come close to Tony.
Okay. Settle down. Settle down.
This is a rap battle.
It is.
Better bring them bars out. Alright. It's not whose mum joke can make a large crowd laugh loud. See, this is the cool kid in school versus the class clown. Intelligent speech versus smart mouth. This white girl getting broke down, bagged up and moved like a half-hands.
There's venom in his face on this one. Probably the first angry one.
Kuklinski, because the boss convinced he was talking. Where he stand, where he falling, where he fool, where they chalk him contract killer. I'll break this lease down to the small print.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Right, he need protection. Because everyone in the house paid an amount to see you stretched out. Lease extension. Now, when you was asking him the question, who told you you could beat me? Your partner and your brethren. Were you in serious trouble because they're masters of deception? It's a sad state of affairs, if you pardon the expression. They got a nerve gassing you up. Where's Obama's intervention?
Wait, what the fuck did you just say? What the fuck did you just say?
I said, serious trouble, a sad...
I'm not sure anyone knew what to do with that either. Okay. Is that... And that might even be... I want to say that's Baby Gem in the background there. I can't tell. But anyways, by the way, I'm sorry I keep pointing out. It's so cool seeing all of these battlers in their sort of larval stage, you know what I mean, before they hit the heights that they would later go on to hit. But this is Tony in his fucking pomp at this point, man. Look at his position on the stage. He is fucking front and center, cool as fucking ice, completely in command of the situation and completely in his element. Unreal stuff, man.
Nerve gas Obama's intervention. What I'm basically saying, you need an army to protect him. This ain't sparring, it's in session. This is wiring that's commencing.
Carlos, my bad.
Cause hey, this character ain't really cutting it. Like the barber's just a Desmond.
He's the first. It's the first touch. Interesting. And the reason I say that is because the thumbnail is Chris Lee's literally leaning into his face like that, screaming into his ear, and it's like, whoa, going after my uncle for, man. But there you go. So this is the first example of one where you're seeing proper, getting proper. Like, he's really going after him. Do you know what I mean? Tony D, never seen this either. I'm nice as fuck. Tony D is, yeah, do you know what, man? I'm still not convinced he keeps playing it up. He's like, nah, man, I've only got maybe one or two. Listen, man, he's got one more title run in him. He has got one more title run in him. He fancies himself too much not to go. Do you know what? That belt looks really nice. And imagine putting my name with that. I'm telling you right now. Anyways, second round against Chris Leese. Let's show it. Sorry about the gaps being a bit longer in these.
Okay, let's go. You see that last round? It was the right laugh. I am mixed race. I'll leave that nigga shit at home and still beat you with my white heart. Your title shot, listen, your title shot was the prize game for winning times change. But chill still, because I was in that tourney till I made him look like a real deal. But this is why I'm mystified. I'm more than a bit surprised you don't find it undignified. Like, how the fuck do you win a prize? A title shot, the biggest kind, and find your shots against the guy that lost the shit you won. I mean, come on, something just isn't right. Listen, why? You think you're champ material. You shouldn't, bruv. 18 months in the game, I got my title shot and took it, bruv. You don't flop from day, and he still makes you push and shove and tussle with the rest of the mid-tier looking mugs. Am I lying?
He's got archive. Is that arc down there?
Shotty had to step down. Listen, Shotty had to step down for your shit to start looking up. That alone lets me know that he knows Chris, you're not good enough. You're a backup plan, an afterthought. That's why, Chris, 5 years you don't value your relationship. You're basically a side bitch.
Tony, Uncle is in a bad mood. He is in no mood for your shenanigans today, Mr. Leese. He is in no mood at all.
Now there's money on the line, Chris. 100 subs. That make you the bitch in a porn flick. It's funny cause a man had to pull out for this bitch to get the money shot.
Porno bars, we've got
See
them.
you. No, man. See you. You ain't got the bars for a banter war. You a caricature. An animated prick like manga porn. You think you ill? A nail technician could get...
What? You're an animated prick. Manga porn. Oh, I can't even list all the ways that doesn't make sense. And what? Okay. He's got all this intricate stuff. He's now incorporating some harder stuff into his stuff, and he's still coming out with stuff where you're like, yeah, wait, what? What's that? Tony, where did that come from, brother?
For a banter war. You a caricature. An animated prick like manga porn.
I don't know what to make of that. Sorry. Oh God, okay, sorry. I'll mute myself for a second because I don't know what to do with that.
You think he ill? A nail technician could give that man a cure. Me,
What's your man in the front row doing? Chill. Can I also point out, man? I'm just going to point out, look at the state of that crowd. Look at that crowd. Don't you want this back? Look at that. Look at that. Doesn't that just... Don't you just yearn for those days? God. It's possible. I'm telling you it's possible. There's ways we can make this happen. I promise you. We've got the talent. We've got the infrastructure. We've got the promotions. This right here. We even still have Tony. Give the man a title run. Fuck it. I'm making it a thing right now. Quill, use your promotional insight. Get Tony a fucking title match somewhere. Do it now.
You don't got cards like that. A nail technician. Hey, hold it down, hold it down, hold it down. The champ speaking, fam.
Tony is not in the mood for your shit today.
A nail technician could give that man a cure. Me, I'm radiating sickness like a cancer ward. With me as champ, fans are sure there's something fly, rain there that slay with the gift like Santa Claus. With you as the champ, it's dead wrong, cause you the mirror image of a gimmick. Here's something you should reflect on. You bit my whole shit. You don't believe me? Let's go time traveling backwards to your 2-on-2 in Leeds and what actually happened against Callum and Boom. Yo, you and Unanimous rapping, you dropped the scheme and it got the most massive reaction. You had Locksmith on stage, drinks splashing and stamping. The crowd was going nuts. Fucking classic interaction. Man, I sat back and watched it in the lab just relaxing. Like, hold on, that's my shit. Just a wacky accent. Well, I said, hold on, it's my shit exactly matching a pattern. All you did was change the fucking name from Adam to Callum. You remember? So the biggest crowd reaction of his career, he owed to Tony. Most views for a battle. This one, you owe to Tony. You see the money on the line, faggot, you owe to Tony. Because everyone in the building knows it's too old to Tony. Fuck is wrong with you? The dead one.
He's got it in him, hasn't he? He's got it in him. He's again, I don't know if I can stand by my original statement of how it's like, oh, he always keeps it fun. This is edgy Tony. This is not to be fucked with Tony. This is gonna fucking stab you in the eye and not apologise, Tony. What the fuck has this Tony been all my life? I'm scared of this Tony.
All that double P shit. Listen, fam. You just admitted, man. You're my motherfucking biggest fan. Fucking hell. How'd you know so much? Hey. Listen.
How'd you know so much?
Who's CL? You. Subsequently, who's CL? You. You swear I'm Pete Rock the way I beat CL. Smooth. Yo. Shut up. You swear I'm Pete Rock the way I beat CL. Smooth. You trouble T and then you all reminisce over you. My God. Hey, they all reminisce over you. I outbar clips. How the fuck is you near me? Bruv, last time I lost a crown, I got a pound off the Tooth Fairy. At every fucking battle. Every battle. Cause to be flipping the script, swiftly switching the rhythm of pitch. Ridiculous shit, considering this, just tricking niggas and the thinking he's sick. It's like if you're listening quick. But slow it down. It ain't actually lyrical, it's just matching the syllables. And Chris, it's as simple as shit. Hey! Hey! You think he got hard bars? Nah, it's just blah, blah, blah. I mean, the sort of noise that man spit like Naughty Boy with Sam Smith. I put my fingers in my ears and I go la, la, la. I mean, I'm kind of bored of that style of yours. It was a thing that I'd applaud when I saw Shabba and Skipper at Carnival in '94. Bruv, it ain't nothing smart, clever. It's just fast, fella. I mean, when last he spit something hard? Never. That's why it's easy to serve Chris style, cause the boy bartender. You compete with me lyrically.
I will just say,
Please.
right, sorry, just to pause for 1 second. This is the format of the show, I will concede, right? I'm doing somewhat of an Anderson Burris in the sense of I am only showcasing the bars and the rounds of the person that's under review. Obviously, I would not encourage you to watch these and think, oh, Tony 3-0'd every single person here. It's just, it's a limitation of the format, dude. I can't watch 15 full battles in one evening. It's just not possible. And I'm stretching it with the 15 that I picked because towards the back end, we're watching one round from each of the battles until we get to the final battle. So even though it looks like a battering, it's only because I'm playing only Tony's rounds. I would encourage you at this point just to remember that all of these battles are still available online on YouTube. You just need to go and search them. I'll be putting them in the timestamps below if you want to go refer back to them. And I would certainly recommend go and give them a like. Go and share them about if you're a fan of them. Go subscribe to the promotions channels and consider supporting their respective Patreons. Okay, with that out of the way, let's carry on.
You kidding me? If I ever get that work, it's because Atos don't believe disability. Don't flop, got they star on top like a Christmas tree, and your presence is beneath me like a gift received.
Oh, that's really quite good. That's really fucking good.
Crime will cease in any inner city street. There'll be no rapes, no robberies, nobody grab that stick to squeeze. Jews and Muslims in the Middle East will fix the beef, then mingle with Hindus and mix with Sikhs, Catholics and Christian priests. Sit to eat, piff of cheese, denounce God, commit to peace. Before Chris Leese ever gets a fucking win from me.
Overemphasis bars, we've got them.
Now, we go head to head. You try that Sue's crap. I guarantee old boy don't move back. My fists will have a field day getting intense like boom back.
Even Chris is feeling it now.
You get in my face and I bet some tasty right left, so let's make a right mess of your pasty white flesh. We start fighting now. I bob and weave and you curl up and dice like we hairdressing styling now. You won't land a punch if he ever touch Tone, man, he's dialing now. Bruv, you be swinging the air, jabs into space, mean my shit like clockwork, hands in your face. And if Tone stab him, toe tag him. No bragging, but I got a silver ball and it ain't a Volkswagen. So I ain't gonna slow it down or say it twice. But it's for blood that we base, son, like name and price. If you don't get that, get your fucking wire game. Yo, you were born again, Chris, with her playing Jesus Christ. Cause the time changed and he gave Christiane a new lease of life. But your God is a vindictive God. He's making you pay. He set you here today to get slayed because the good Lord give a and the good Lord taketh away. I'm making it plain. He set you up so cold, so casual, because that shot he pulled out. Click, click, boom, boom! You got hit with both barrels. Damn! That's my fucking belt.
Jesus Christ. Ugh. That was uncomfortable at times. Tony was not fucking around on that one. I also like the motif that's also it seems to be occurring in that every opponent he's facing, it's like, listen, did you dirty by putting you in front of me. There's something about saying, hey, by the way, you were tricked into facing me, by the way. You're not ready for this. We did try and warn you. Like, there's something so fucking malicious about that. I love it. Love it. Anyways, let's move on, shall we? The next battle we've got here is another one that I've not seen before. Again, Don't Flop against Double L. This was actually one that Tony suggested. Never seen it before. I don't think I've even heard of Double L prior to this. This took place on the 23rd of August 2014, so we are skipping ahead 8 or 9 months. And let's see what Tony's got in store for us on this one then. Please? Maybe? Yes? There we go. Thank you. First of all,
Tally, one thing, bro. You put your foot where I walk on air. Champs don't wear plimsolls. And to be honest, I'm never gonna battle you. Cause my younger that sent you to the back of the queue. Know your place.
oh, there's Jen.
This battle, I don't even need to speak much. No matter what happens, it don't change the fact you lost to bleak blood.
Can someone explain to me? I seem to remember Shuffle-O used that against C Major and Cracker, I think. I forget. Who is Bleak? I don't know who that is, but every time they get referenced, it's always so bad. Bleak, like referenced in the same vein as oh god, I'm flaking on the name now, but the other Shuffle T opponent that he absolutely battered, Anton Murphy. There he is. But yeah, anytime I hear those two names referenced, it's always dregs. Someone needs to explain that to me. Anyways, I've interrupted Tony. Tony, R.I.P. Bleak. Tony, you've got to explain to me. Who's Bleak? Who's Bleak? I don't know who Bleak is. Tell me who Bleak is. Why does he get such a fucking ribbing?
I ain't about to ease up this full throttle. You did me and my man's wrong, so it's hands on. Next is full throttle. This whack prick had the audacity to chat shit awful casually. You are not on my level. I backed it because that's family. The fact is your tactics ain't a match for me. First round, my competition done. I'm feeling like the captain of the Spanish team. I shatter dreams and crush the hopes of anyone who spits so dumb over like dialogue in kung fu flicks. You know that DNA? You know that DNA spill about getting the fuck out of here? Well, before his DNA spill when we getting the fuck out of here, let me speak on that tie your knots. It ain't nothing for Cub Scouts in there, cause I heard variations on that story, but you getting it wrong. So I came back round holding info like the distance in Tron. We wasn't there when he said it, but everyone from Cody's to Cock Riders.
So I'll need to look into that then, Tony. Appreciate you clarifying. Again, I know it's all in hindsight and it's all in jest. Yeah, I need to look into some of these references, man. I'm a battle rap fan, followed it for a really long time, but there's still, even to this day, there's such an intricate level of nuance to it, even if it's just in the references, that I still don't get, including people that are referenced that I got no idea about. So I'll have to look into that. But Tony, I appreciate it. Class act as always. Tony, R.I.P. He's passed away. May he sleep well. Fair play, Tony.
Couldn't wait to run up and tell us that there been shots fired. Couple man got hyper. Down for winding you up. I mean, too far. They was talking about a knife to the guts. I'm saying catch a case for him. Why, bruv, he sucks. Yes. When you said it, we were still inside of the bus. Them shots in the crowd. Oh, you just trying to shine at the club. See, I was nice to you, bruv. I kept my mate calm. Cause he wanted these straight razors to leave you straight scarred. That blade sharp and way fast. It way past like whoosh and blew right across your face like Mel Gibson in Braveheart. But it's only a battle. At its best, it's a sport. At its worst, it's a game. And after, when he asked you what you said, what you told first to his face was a word the same as the verse on the stage. So why lie? You was either scared or ashamed. You was a man, you had the nerve to say it, then you should have the nerve to explain. Because even I wondered, what's up with you, bruv? This exact time last year was nothing but love. He was so cool with, man. He left his house in the Midlands to come to Finsbury Park just to kick ball with, man. True story.
I will defend Double L here. I will travel to London to play football with Tony D if I must. Okay? That seems like a relatively fair trade of time. My time travelling and finding parking facilities with a kickabout with my uncle, that seems like a fair trade. I will not stand for it, Tony. Any one of us would make that trade. Despite being a Spurs fan and having to play football with someone maybe rocking a Spurs jersey, it's a knock I'd take, okay? So I'm defending Double L on that one.
Now you're making shady moves to forsake the crew. What? For the sake of views? Well, then you brought this on yourself, pussy. Look what you made me do. So I don't feel bad for sunning him. This shit's the opposite of baby blues. A grown man running it red. Let's get this shit clear. I came to put you in your place. Your place, mid-tier. Now be funny.
Be funny. Signs off the round with be funny. Go on, tell him. Second round on Tony, let's go.
I am old.
Yes.
So youngster, please take it easy. Although what for? You should be ashamed because not one of these youngsters can beat me. I'm a fucking champ, do you understand that?
Fucking tell him, Tony. Fucking tell him.
Now ask these people. Not one believe we equal. Why would they? I'm the don't flop champion. Blink beat you. Let that sink in for me.
I'll give you that one.
Now how did I perceive seen 4 words a piece of shit. A bogus angle to try and whip the crowd into a fever pitch. I seen the shit, but I know you, so I know you wasn't meaning it. Watch back, boys, you see the exact point is the meaning shift. Your body language leaking, bitch, revealing shit. I treated it like Braille and read you like a book just off the feel of it. Sneaky shit, the cheapest trick. The purpose of that scheme was this. Big enough crowd reaction make it seem as if you was beating Chris. You wasn't. I did. You wrote that bag of shit so the fans would have. And those are the facts that I will break down in black and white, because Ian Daniels got about 15 rappers, right? You name check 2 that's retired and 1 that's only battled twice. You didn't mention the rookie, because you couldn't claim them bragging rights. If you wasn't already on the card, they'd have you banter rights. Written in the stars up.
Can you imagine, by the way, that looking back now, like, to see what Jem has gone on to do, like, in many ways has eclipsed so many people that have preceded him in terms of battle rap. Like, with all due respect, the first ever double champ in the genre's history. And by the way, no one making a deal of that at all, by the way. No one marketing it as he's a double champion. Like, anyway, sorry. It's one big bugbear of me of battle rap sometimes, is that it sleeps on perfectly good and easily marketable storylines and aspects of it. Like, for instance, we might have the best performer ever in the midst of his reign because he's a double champ and he's beaten Quill, one of the best of this era, Bizzo Bond, the longest reigning champion ever, and fucking no one's doing anything with it. Anyways, Tony, you were spitting.
Horror show, horoscope, and Gemini sacrifice. But you ain't getting off so loud, you know why, blood? The champs arrive. And I'm about that. This loud mouth rap bait, so he next to get snapped on like a mouse trap. This shit drop you out of beef like a cow pat. This a David Ruddigan body and dubs rinse like a sound clap. A battle is to expose your flaws. There's loads that I chose of yours. You said, I don't need locksmiths to open a wig. You damn bastard, locksmiths open doors. Your similes ain't simile, your metaphors are metaphors. And let's get it straight. You sat down, put pen to page, vented hate in a verse with the words bum bum liquors taking center stage. That alone demonstrates your level, mate. There's questions raised. 1 regards your vocab and 2 concerns your mental age. Because to me,
Genuine shock on his face, like. The offence.
You simple-minded and back to front. Now you battling the champ and you back to front. But you ain't passed no test, you can't back your front. The double L in your name is for the place to go back and front. Now, buddies, I done stacked them up like pallets on the back of trucks. This matchup ain't no balance because I'm talented. You're whack as fuck. This client exposed, he down for jokes. But our Charlie clips, I'm well renowned for quotes. So how do we equate her when my one-liners go round the globe?
No. I haven't got to the good part yet.
This yours was piss poor. This more of a shitstorm. I'm about to school you, then after school you like sixth form.
Still ain't got to the good bit.
This yours was piss poor. This more of a shitstorm. I'm about to school you, then after school you like sixth form. This force loop dark side with the Sith Lords. You know how I operate, huh? Hotlines light him up like a switchboard. These clowns shot round.
By the way, no Star Wars fans in the fucking audience because I caught the Sith Lord right. That's sick. That's fucking sick, man.
Everything in store. I'm bringing hell for you. I mean brick-ons and pitchforks. This battle, shit, is the direct result of your bitch talk. It exemplifies the phrase, careful what you wish for. big way. Lord of the mic, 2 rounds, clash done, I'm Big H.
God, he's so talented at being able to bring the battle to like his style. You know what I mean? Like he has an understanding of being able to curtail his opponent's abilities and bring the crowd into how he thinks and what he thinks the battle should be about, and makes it a fucking lesson, man. God damn, son. Right, 3rd round.
Cause see that Eddie from Tekken Line? Eyes used it way better.
Never don't listen to him,
Yo, you know when I knew you was not a problem? When I saw bleak put an L in your losses column.
I don't think I've ever seen Tony return to a thing 3 times.
You can tell. Like you can tell. That's something I can't let go by, fam. You miss my whole...
Trying to think, that's a good one. So Tony, has he ever started? Wait, no, Moke. I feel like he did that against Moke as well. Not with this, but with the name aspect. So the beginning of the round, he started with, what the hell is a Moke? Like, that is a name that you picked. It's objectively shit. Like it's just rare from Tony. You don't see him returning to a concept. It's good. I like it.
Oh, squad, you lost the bleak in your Pedro side, man. My poison ink, I scribbled your death note by hand. My pen full of killers, it's that death row life, man. Harsh sentences. Cause what you did was not cool, but it's a rap battle, and average Joes only win a dodgeball. I wrote this...
Movie references, we've got them.
I wrote this for you, I tell it to you. I ain't afraid or ashamed to. As an MC, I don't rate you. As a man, you a fame hungry pussy and a snake too, and if I gave a fuck about your life, it'd be just enough to hate you. But I don't. So my side's trained, you know, cool head, cold heart, ice veins. You know there's money on your head, well I'd like change. You bought this on yourself, but what price? Fame. Your stock plummet, lost luggage, cause you ain't on my plane.
But again, one of the things that I want to highlight about Tony's performing style is the commitment to how much he cares. Look at every line he says. Look at every gesture, every delivery. It's all fucking drenched in intention, and there's maybe lapses in concentration at times from him. There's maybe dips, there's stumbles, there's the odd choke. He'll be the first. I think it was against the Taurus he had a choke, or a pretty significant stumble. But what I would say is everything that he delivers has intent and conviction behind it. Battlers of the world, if you are starting out or if you've been going for a while and you're lacking that connection with the crowd, fucking remember the first lesson. If you don't care, how the fuck can you expect anybody else to? But you have to be conscious of what you're caring about so that they can buy into it too. And Tony is excellent at identifying what an audience will care about, what he cares about, and how he can marry those two things and deliver it in a convincing way. It's magnificent, honestly.
That's why I can't believe that the man dead. So this protest for student massacre, that's T and a man square. So shape up, I swear, you won't win a round, cause I got punchlines that you too dumb to figure out. It's like soft porn. It's like soft porn. You're getting beat on cam, you just can't see the ins and outs.
There's another one of those ones that just comes out of nowhere. Wait, what?
See, there's levels to this, boss.
There is.
No, there's levels to this, boss. You took the cheap off the tees from sending them cheap shots. But we'll keep it right, because the certain man came with you properly. Who's that board game? Chance that they're taking your property, see him shaking double die. It's like he playing Monopoly. But this a war of words. And your verse, the verbal version of a bitch slap. You outgunned by the caliber of rounds from my think tank. As a spectacle, this ain't a fair fight, but rather the equivalent of Israeli airstrikes on Gaza. It's overkill. You know the deal. There's no considering Tony's skill. This battle, bar-wise, hold him still. Poke and drill with molding still. He's holding still.
The Tasmanian devil there. God damn.
Last battle, mercy killing. I didn't do the favor. You see him sleeping, peeking. That's euthanasia. No, you see him sleeping and peeking. That's youth in Asia. danger. This battle. This battle, execution. And I planned it well because I not only showed you the ropes, I gave you just enough to hang yourself. You are your depth here. We both know it, cousin. Trying to keep your head above water is armbands against the ocean's current deep sea. When I get waved up, I'm
Calm down, Tony. Calm down, please. Calm down. What did he do? I thought you liked him.
Listen. Hey, listen. Motherfucker, what did I just say? What did I just say? Euthanasia. This battle, execution, and I planned it well. I not only showed you the ropes, I gave you just enough to hang yourself. You out of your depth, we both know it, cousin. You're trying to keep your head above water with armbands against the ocean current. It get deep sea when I'm waved, I'm so destructive. The earthquakes when my tactics in motion. Shit, I'm mudsling till it's a mind to a calico slogan. Landslide. Anywhere the man stand, he can't dodge it. I'll crack your whole block like Bunny Covin's Amsterdam. So you better get on it. Shifting. Just escape, listen, cause you're on shaky ground and there ain't tectonic plate shifting. This an avalanche of battle bars. He's no obstacle. This diamond geezer's a hard rock, I'm a G. Oh, logical. So for your lesser mind, that was the lesson in mind. Because I just gave you a complete study of pressure and time.
God damn, he is fucking... absolutely bossed that fucking one, didn't he? I'm just gonna pause it there because you know what's coming next. But let's just reflect on that double L battle for a second. Fucking brutal, man. And again, so you've seen he's accelerating upwards now in terms of his veracity and velocity of bars, his fucking ferociousness, mixed in with that playful side, but he is really starting to own the fact that he's the champion. He is not fucking taking any shit. Mixing in with that confidence, that exuberance that he can measure out in doses to great effect. And some would argue this is the culmination. It's the battle that probably most of you were waiting to see. It is, of course, against Shotty Horroh on the 8th of November 2014 in Manchester, I believe. It says Manchester versus London, but I believe this was hosted in Manchester. So London, I'm not sure how it's represented other than Tony on stage and maybe a couple of guys, but does he look fucking worried to you? Crowd of people all there basically to see Shotty Horroh, and he's okay. And look, the crowd do not help him at times. They do not help him at times. I will say that it was watching this battle as a neophyte and having no idea who Tony was when I was doing the original, my original run as a battle rap fan, just watching and just trying to take in battles when I fancied them, really. And you saw this one and you were like, wow, Tony must not be doing very well. The crowd's not reacting very much. But now having, grown up a little bit and understand that a crowd can have a favoritism towards certain battlers. Oh, you sweet summer children. Tony gave a fucking performance here. And under the circumstances, it's a goated performance to say the least. So, oh my days, look at the confidence of that handsome man. Let's fucking take this shit in, shall we? Go get him, Tony.
He's all right, innit?
He's all right, innit? Look at that crowd.
Hey, Manchester, you fucking with me? All right.
Gets prime Shotty Horroh.
They said it wouldn't be a fair fight
Ha!
if I battled in Manny versus Shotty. I said, I hear that. Just means these people won't have that far to carry his body.
I will say that's as good an illustration of how Tony D is a step apart from his peers. Take Shuffle, for example. He used a very similar scheme against Shotty in his first round against him for the plug 3, where he, you know, everyone thinks I'm going to lose. Everyone thinks I'm going to die. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But I've arrived here ready to die, so let's go, right? That took 30 seconds. 2 lines. Like that. He is so fucking efficient. He packs so much content into his rounds. It's unreal. Sets the tone right away. I'm not... Yeah, listen to him. Listen to him.
That's why I'm standing there cocky.
Yeah.
You fucking with the wrong man. This patch of stage is Islamic State. Your head's coming off. On cam. God damn. This one I'm running wild. So they gonna find this cat's head in a bag on Curry Mile. I don't care if we in your hometown and habitat, and it's your first match back and you jammed it packed with your fans and that ain't a handicap, chap. Could the plan I hatched was to shrink the planet's map so that it exactly matched the same dimensions of this stage where we're standing at. Now this is my world. You find the tone right at home. Yeah, imagine that. I came to shake Man City like Arab cash. I used to battle rap on street. This more of a stage show. Typical city fan. To get it, he had to move from the main road. So that pedestal you put him on, I knock him off. Swinging Ricky Hatton haymakers. These punches, body shots. You got your... Let me get to the punch. That pedestal you put him on, I knock him off. Swinging Ricky Hatton haymakers, these punches, body shots. You got your head on the chopping block. If Tone acts like he in the swing of things, it's well executed and your noggin's off. Why is everybody gassing this bottle job? Because you put that together, then I light him up rags. That's a Molotov. A lit matching petrol potion. This clash the next explosion. Big flash the bread are toasted. Dispatch with said opponent. Impact the second row where chins crack, heads are swollen, ribs smash, legs are broken, sin stashes, threads are smoking.
I will say, by the way, this is a bit of a departure from what you've seen of Tony previously, in the sense of he feels, and maybe you can tell me this if you agree with this or not, this didn't feel like an examination of Shotty so much as a... this is like, he is almost like he's delivering a sermon, right? This is him preaching to his masses. You know what I mean? Like, there's just something about him where he is, man, I'm really struggling to find the words, but he's just on another level with it. You know what I mean? Craziness.
You ain't bothering me, bro. Bruv, if you talking spitting raps, this veteran goes in, this chat just extra potent. I step to you, run you, then keep it moving. Bitch, that's perpetual motion. Don't let the brother front like he ain't already ducked me once. The night I beat death and cooked that turkey like Sunday lunch, I was basking in my glory. Till this pair of fucking mugs got on stage, made the announcement and stole all my thunder. He was cool for a couple months. Couldn't stomach it, got bubble guts and concocted some cover-up, but I got sucker punched. You said you was drunken in a state and got your cousin or your mate, who, by the way, MMA fighter, rumbles in a cage to punch you in the face. If it's the truth, you're fucking waste. If it's a lie, Shotty Horroh, so it's up there with the greats. It's different level. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Bill Clinton level. They got weapons of mass destruction. We gotta get them level. Mark Duggan had a pistol, so we had to hit him level. It's lies.
Crowd not big on the political stuff.
Because the Great White was the star of that Jaws story, unconvincing like Spielberg's Rubber Shark. But you know what done your dance? Let Tony remind ya. When them shots fired, got shots fired, because Rowan ain't like ya. You go online, sand in your swollen vagina. Fuck, don't flop this, fuck, don't flop that. Couldn't keep the emotion inside ya. We saw the King of the Dot footage. All your commotion been cyber. You act worse on the web than Toby Maguire in his role as a spider. Plus the bloke is a liar. And the reason is absurd to me. We didn't battle because you wanted to earn a fee and didn't want to work for free. If you'd have said that from jump, we'd have understood you perfectly. Instead, he committed perjury to save face. Instead, he committed perjury to save face when I knows it's fake. That's cosmetic surgery. You really? Why'd you do it, Shots? You really couldn't stop yourself? Because see, when you make up them their story, it does look like a proper melt. That's why I ain't gotta kill you, because you've already topped yourself. I don't need a crowd or a squad to help. I sunned Adam from that dirt. He got bodied from that dirt like I'm God himself.
Crowd was sleeping on some of that stuff, man. But then again, maybe they came prepared for something more violent, more visceral, i.e. a Shotty Horroh performance. And I think it shows when you watch Shotty's performance on this side is that they were clearly geared more towards Shotty Horroh, but Don't Flop wanted to sell the event, market it the way they wanted it, which means they get the crowd that they do, which means that Tony has an uphill battle from the jump in terms of what is going to get reactions, what isn't, what's going to land, what isn't. And yeah, man, like I still love a lot of that stuff, but again, the crowd sleeping on a lot of it makes it hard for Tony. Bless him, man. He's working with the best he's got. Plus, add on to that the fact that Shotty is there in prime Shotty mode, in the sense of just every opportunity to get... The best way I can articulate it is it's the David Silva approach. David Silva was an expert at getting very tactical, cute fouls in football games and never getting carded for it, never getting reprimanded for it, but just did it enough in order to gain the tactical advantage. Shotty is also a master of that, being able to antagonize people off stage, antagonize his opponent, little things, little dismissals, little winks, nudges, the occasional smile, but mostly just diminishing the response from an opponent in order to just take a bit of wind out of the sails. It's a masterful performance of both guys, but Tony is the one that's suffering because of the crowd at the moment. So let's see what he's got for the second round, because of course we've still got 2 rounds to go. So let's see what he's got.
Everybody hold it down, thank you. Hold it down, thank you.
Hey,
Round number 2 on toe.
Jesus Christ, I'm like the second coming. This like premature ejaculation. Lot of Shotty fans' hearts gonna be aching and breaking when his herb gets smoked early. That's waking and baking. Either lose or lose bad. That's the ultimatum you facing. Right now, he wish he never been born. He Matt Damon as Jason. He was counting on that hometown bias hat. You know, my rhymes, you quiet like a church mouse on a silent night. His rhyme, even the filler is getting twice the hype. You try to catch the wind by pulling strings. That only working if you flying cats. That's why you died tonight. And
yeah.
that's why you died tonight. Unless you got an optician that rock with him. It's the only way to test the eye and eye. Because out rhyming, man, no.
See what I mean? See what I mean?
That's an impossible task. You still spitting, uncle's advanced, I'm unswallowing bars, so face it, that gas in air like an oxygen mask. You know it's lights out. This is a shot in the dark. It's a message to his fans. You tell him all to stop joking. He ain't sick, he fake it. Like when you call your boss coughing. Hello. You think he dope with a pen? Have you heard his version of Jump Around? Shit banging, right? Like unloading a skank. No, reload and focus again, and don't let this joker pretend. That whole flow ain't stole from Graph's Roman's Revenge. Now that's too hip-hop for some of you. But if you know, you know. That's why this cowboy getting spun like a do-si-do. He's good for moties. His punchlines, man, good for a moti, though. Check Tony, bro. Check Tony, bro. And my wins versus losses, Shotty. I'm Christian Slater doing very bad things. Each scene I Plotted body after body, Shotty, and you nicer than me? What, because you got more fans than me? Naturally. You actually pursue this for a salary. This is something I do 3 times a year on a Saturday.
He ain't lying either. He ain't lying.
You confusing talent with popularity, and I ain't with that shit, Shots. Not as long as Pharaoh Munch ain't out selling Rick Ross. You getting me pissed off? I'll be clear about it too. I'm like a bit of blind man, because I don't want to hear about them views. Especially...
Alright, cracked him. It cracked him. He cracked him.
Especially, since we being truthful, Shots, we'll attribute 80% of them views you got to the dark-skinned youth with locks who was rocking the goon and stuff. The rest of your fan base considered lame because they between 12 and 15 and got Mosh Team in their Twitter name. You getting...
Tell him, Tony. Tell him.
You getting slain, but they won't be okay with that. They'll be the reason for that grey area when this white noise fades to black. I'm stating facts. You can't live with me, mate. I'm hitting the stage, a class act. Like a nativity play, I'm booked for spitting them flames. My English lit, on fire, I did the math. Same direction, but changed course to drop science. It's not the wisest move. If he let his past battles fool him, they elementary. Universities for that real advanced schooling. No, I said they elementary. You need versities for that real advanced schooling.
God damn. See,
I put
just
him to the test.
craziness. Because, like I say, man, he's setting the he's again. Shotty is the only one I've ever seen get away with this, telling the crowd what they can and can't react to. Mad, like, were you listening? God damn it, son. Ugh.
They assessing and grading, but ask them what they saying, and they change subject. Cause your art history like cave paintings, the education private. Schooling to the public, you feel the tension. I repeatedly wrote lines for punishment. I'm trying to free Ross, kneel your ass still. 2-1, harsh deal. To a degree, that's a pass still. No. No, that's a pass still. I long since graduated from your level, fam. I mean, we the same school of thought, but you following my lesson plan. It's funny how the student body is what the head had planned. So if there's arms afoot, you get tore, so I won't leave you with a leg to stand. All I know is he chest and necks to lay waste at the veteran's hands. What I'm saying is this body gotta put him in a separate bag.
There you go. But that's what I'm saying, man. Just different expectations from different audiences and different fans, I suppose. But like I say, man, listen. Oh, god damn it. Again, having become a little bit more nuanced in my fandom of battle rap, I can hear things now, glomp onto them, and know that's where the battler is going, which means that you're then listening out for the nuances as he goes. That education segment, man, not a fucking peep from the crowd except for when it got really obvious. And that's so annoying to watch in hindsight. Look at this battle. Look at the stakes. Look at the names. And the crowd are only here for Shotty getting really loud and snapping at him. Like, god damn it, son.
Yo, final round of the
Come
evening, people. Final round of the evening.
Come on, Tony.
Let's go.
Go get it.
Listen, I told Locksmith he'd mentioned this, and he's proven it true. But if I got God's head hanging from my neck, what the fuck I do to you? And furthermore, you talking about my kids. That's a different palaver. Bruv, it was so contradictory. How could I fly around the world battling and then still do my bit as a father? Are you dizzy?
Listen. Talk to him, Tony.
Battle rappers expose bios. It's logical. I don't care. War's fair, so I don't care what they rap with a pen in their palm. In battle rap, I expose biological warfare. I don't care. When I rap, I'm penning napalm. Cyanide soliloquies. Cyanide soliloquies. My breath got that death smell when I exhale. Poison lines going over heads like chemtrails. The Agent Orange.
Wow.
The Agent Orange orator. You wanted it, you got a war. It's too late to back out now. Somebody lock the door. Shock and awe. I bring a holocaust to Shotty's door. Bombs galore, rockets launch. Blood, guts, a lot of gore. I've exposed what's inside and I really show you horrorcore. He bitch made. He bitch made. That's his forte. You see this diva act ain't staged. He really played a Broadway. This Tony's award, mate. This Tony's award, mate. I kill him. No. Did he really just do that to you? All right, cool.
Go on, Tony. Come on.
This Tony's award, mate. I win, and he gotta know. It's gonna be a real drag for man when I rock his horror show. I didn't just...
See, now, here's the problem with this. I think it's because Shotty knows that he's got the win in the bag in his own mind. Now he's opening the door to it. It's what he was doing with Shuffle until he realised that he was in trouble with Shuffle. They're like, oh, yeah, very confident. Oh, that's good. Actually, nah, that's shit. That's shit. It's like, it's so... I tell you what it is. It's infuriating because it's effective and it's a tactic that I don't see many of the battlers utilising because I don't know if they really have the capacity to do so or even the knowledge base to do so. It's uncanny to see it in action because it probably worked.
I didn't just come here to collect my check. I'm strong-arming bars like a flex bicep. They voyeuristic. They came to see a next guy's death. If they stare well, they see it happen step by step. It's your funeral. It's your funeral. Coffins made, wreath. Preachers on his way. It's good you got your people close by. They gonna wanna pray. Play gangster to win and die behind bars like Ronnie Cray. He thought he had it in the bag and was on his way until this thriller jacket, and he thinking, but this ain't Shotty Day, okay? But it's deja
See, even he's
vu.
criticising him.
When I was jamming on blocks, I mean, my line's popping, so I'm breaking down and bagging up shots. And speaking of it, every song's about the Zoots Road. So if you check every date on Adam's calendar, he's 2 stoned, and it means
See, everything. He's highlighting it to the audience for him.
Fucking with me, Manchester.
Tell him, Tony.
And it lead to a pattern in your battles. Ask the kids in the crowd. You know them bits that he forgets and starts dicking around. It's like last orders. And the bartender's kicking you out. You got a full pint on the table. You weren't quick enough in swigging it down. How is that applicable now? You ain't figured it out? Bruv, they call time in your bars because you can't finish a round. Yet they say... But they say Tony chokes so often, so Tone won't stop him. I don't pose no problem. I'm special, move stunning like Stone Cold Austin. Picture me, ruining shots like I'm photo bombing. I don't care who I'm facing. Tone hits the pen and blacks out behind bars like the Aryan Nation. I'm airing you. I don't care who I'm facing. Tone hits the pen and blacks out behind bars like the Aryan Nation. I'm airing you, Ace, and it's getting air to the nation. You clearly the favorite. Them gambler guys got burned for their money, because that bet is like your comeback. A poor return for the money. You on your job, I'm on my boss shit. I'm making you work for it, money, because you said you live for this. So it's got to be troubling, Shotty. You getting comfortably bodied in your hometown by a middle-aged man who does this for a hobby.
Talk to him, Tone. Talk to him.
Whether that, yo.
Crowd's finally coming alive for him.
Yo. Whether it's that poisonous legacy or the champion pedigree. From this point on, certain guys will remember me because I saw off Shotty like I'm modifying weaponry. I won't feel victim.
Come on, Tony.
I won't feel victim to Shotty's gimmicks. Of course, there's always space in your graveyard. You don't ever put no bodies in it.
Oh my days. Crowd's finally coming alive in the third round, man. God damn it.
Yo.
Finally. Took him 2 whole rounds to wake up.
Alright. I will not fall victim to Shotty's gimmicks. Of course, there's space in your graveyard. You never put no bodies in it. Except for Tommy Villis, but he's a little wally, isn't he? I'm a monstrosity!
Oh, poor Unanimous, man.
Anyway, a center stage,
Everywhere
I'll
he
show
goes.
you how to end the game. That hole you dug for Tony will forever stay an empty grave. But if you get to dwelling on it and you get dismayed, console yourself with this thought. You didn't kill me, but at least your rent was paid.
Whee. There you go. And for a lot of people, that's pinnacle don't flop, man. The champion versus a returning Shotty Horroh. One of the biggest names, if not the biggest name that Don't Flop ever produced. So, whew. And again, for me, a tricky one just because, again, I felt like the crowd didn't give Tony the fair shake that he deserved. But that's for the battle rap historians to decide and for people that were there to contradict me. But anyways, let us move on, because the next battle, it's funny that he should mention Unanimous, because that is who we're moving on to now, which I believe, according to that info that I read you earlier, is this is the last title defense that Tony makes. It took place on the 28th of February 2015, and it's against Unanimous, and this, it promises, you know what Unanimous is. Unanimous is fucking visceral as shit, and raw as fuck. So I've never seen this one either, so I'm a little bit worried for Tony here. Not really sure what to make of him as an opponent. But here's my question to anyone watching this so far. So what have been some of the battles that you've been favorite of? This is the problem with live streaming. Sooner or later you run out of words. You can't articulate things anymore. What have been some of the battles that you have liked so far? What have been some of the rounds that you have liked? Question I have for anyone watching this now or retrospectively is, have you been there for any of these battles, and tell me what it was like on the day and in the room battling against some of these guys, and how do they hold up in retrospect for you? Have they lived on in infamy in the way that you would have thought? Let me know. Let me get some interaction going here. I feel like I'm ignoring you at the moment. There's just no one commenting, except for Tony occasionally to remind me, he's awight, inny. Yes, Tony, you are a little bit better than all right. You're a fucking legend, my friend. Anyways, first round against Unanimous. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know what's some funny shit?
What is it,
I
Tony?
don't need a pack of brothers. I only need Money Mitch.
Let's go.
This crowd about to witness an arresting sight. There's nothing but bars in your future. Like, boy, them got your arrest inside. I know what I came to do. I'm just giving the rest inside. I came to put you to sleep, and he picked Leeds as your rest inside. They deemed you the next in line. Just means you the next to die. I'm about to tighten up this cunt and put the squeeze on the pussy. That's a Kegel exercise. This like police
Luna
testing
like that
guys
one.
to see if they're correct to drive, cause I excel when the machine get lit up like being breathalyzed. I mean, and you with me, yeah? I mean, the type of victory that T envisioned. If I described it cryptically, it's like sex with Serena Williams.
Why is that? Why?
Oh, you ain't reading me. I'll make it clear for you, Tommy.
Please
Sex
do.
with Serena mean, man ain't watching no face, fam. I'm just here for the body.
I had no idea where he was going with that.
Man ain't watching no face, fam. I'm just here for the body, I swear. I'm about to teach you how to play the sport and lead by example with punches, schemes, and wordplay galore. All arranged in ways I ain't displayed before. I beat you so calm, no qualms, tone palms to scrape the floor. That's hands down. I got the man now sweating like it's his day in court, and they got HD footage of that face of yours blatantly breaking laws and engaging in baby porn. I mean, you under pressure because you are on trial. It just ain't for your freedom. It's for the claims you can beat him. That's make-believe for the public, but it ain't the public that you gotta make believe it. It's a jury of your peers, handpicked to sit and listen to the evidence presented, then come to a swift decision, but you...
Isn't that weird that he's highlighted? I'd never thought of it that way before. Like, yeah, it's about the crowd reactions and stuff, but it is the judges that judge it. So it's like, man, I got to assemble a panel one of these days and get people on to sit down and say, right, judging battles, fucking explain it to me, because you just gotta, man, I gotta just see it. Vix, Tony's biggest fan, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for commenting. The champ will always be in our hearts. Again, as far as I'm concerned, still don't flop. Lineal champion, never lost the title, as far as I'm concerned.
Patsy, condemned to be the victim of the system, because I'm about to bar your life away with conviction. These are death sentences. That's your chosen fate. The capital, your punishment's capital. Ironically written in lowercase for little u. The object of ridicule, like how the fuck fat boy punching above his weight versus skinny dude? Just admit the truth. The boy tone kinda sick, and my punch count high as Roy Jones by the 5th, and you don't fare well against big punches. You kiss that W, fare well against big punches, so this battle ain't farewell, cause I'm a big puncher. So farmer boy, you plainly failed, cause this my field of excellence. Before you attract the haymaker bell, cause when I
Before you track the haymaker, bail.
Cause when I pick through which moves would fit you to fix you, this Formula 1. So in truth, I'll re-tiger the champion, like Hamilton's pit crew, I mean. When it comes to us rapping, look, when it comes to us rapping, this an abundance of talent versus hunger and passion. Bagger jumping and acting, but that don't count for shit, fam. You confronting a champion. Now you stole disaster style to his breathing. And now you rap like your lungs collapse. What the fuck's with the accent? You punch like you just contain them in functional patterns of multi-syllabics of how you do destruction and damage, of variety of medieval weaponry you find in Dungeons and Dragons. Then it builds to a crescendo, chest thumping and stamping, and it gets to the punchline, but nothing will happen.
Oh my days.
Now said, it builds to a crescendo, chest thumping and stamping. Then he gets to the punchline and nothing will happen. But he'll spit it like he did, and you'll get sucked in and gas in it. Bruv.
Oh my days.
Them elaborate, lengthy statements just demonstrating that though it might be entertaining, them steps lead nowhere. Your setups are trapped in the Escher painting.
Oh my days.
Among my peers, you are not considered a lyricist. Just loud and quite cocky and afflicted with Munchausen's by proxy, cause he ain't as sick as you think he is. They compared you to a challenge. I don't see the likeness. I just spotted a body like the measles virus, but still. but still, I took the sniper approach for real. You only need one round if it's a headshot. The next two's overkill.
Wow. Fucking hell. Brutal. Fucking hell. Brutal first round against Unan. What the thought I had right while I was watching this, by the way, and it's impossible not to. Isn't it terrible that we'll never get Tony D versus Lunacy? I know that those two styles probably weren't on the top of everyone's wish list, but just thinking about it, like in the scope of history, isn't it kind of a fucking? Isn't it fucking shit? We got O'Shea versus Luna, we got O'Shea versus Shotty, we got O'Shea versus Tony, but we never got Tony versus Luna, and we never got Luna versus Shotty. Something not right about that, man. Again, I don't know. Again, I don't want to get on the Shotty Luna discourse anymore. If they want to make it happen, fair play to them. The audience will always want to see it, even if it's fucking 10 years too late. But even to this day, I think that would be Tony versus Luna would get them both excited for the prospect because they know, both of them know they'd be interested in that shit. Again. Anyways, sorry. Tony's second.
There are so many angles you can use just to bully him. I didn't know which ones to choose or the order to put them. Should I bring a visual aid and literally throw the book at him? Yes. Or a PowerPoint presentation in the form of a bulletin? In the end, I thought, fuck it, it's back to basics. If we all could just look at him.
Wow.
Tell me,
Wow.
what makes you think that this image works? Can you spit a verse looking at the poster where for Britain's first? And the shit gets worse. Because aside from your dress code, you've got a haircut that says, I do that myself when I get home.
I do it myself.
Your haircut says it, it says it.
I did see someone, what was it today? I forget where I saw it referenced, but it was, please welcome Tony D, owner of UK Battle Rap's greatest skin fade. And I thought, yeah, for time immemorial, if anyone's going to comment on anyone else's hairstyle, it's Tony D, because his hair is always fucking immaculate. So, it works.
Have you
really
ever
works.
been to a dentist? Your mouth screaming, heck no. But Tommy, women read smiles, and the gaps in your teeth spell out friend zone.
I take that personally, Tony. I take that personally, okay?
That ain't even a smile, mate. That's a prerequisite to get to sit on the Jeremy Kyle stage. I mean, so he lost some weight, and now he has a chin. But that body shape, it got you looking like a beanbag with limbs. But they ain't watching that. See, they love Tommy's flow, but it's the fans' adoration that's your problem, though. Because it makes your ego fill this room. Your self-esteem fit in your pocket, though. I'll explain why. Face to face, he's a really safe guy. But he go home, that get left, cause we see it ain't right. He touched down in the pad and switch characters like GTA 5.
Touchdown and switch characters like GTA. That is actually really sick. That is.
See, Tommy don't want beef, but that unanimous.
Yeah.
That part of him stronger. And that make him create and stay in the drama for longer behind his keyboard, acting hard because he wants to play the part of a mobster, no heart, like a monster. This bitch different online. Like that David Masters imposter and Cara da Costa. Oh my God. Yes. The fact is, you a battle rap biz catfish. Cause we turn up, and tough guy turn out to be a fat bitch. See, But understand, so this is clear, his life's a green screen. The camera go off and his backup disappears. So from here, you get ignored, fam. You know what? Furthermore, man, blocking ain't enough. I want this broadband from broadband, cause I'm sick of his Twitter shit. I mean, he don't exactly run his mouth, but he really let his fingers sprint. Can you believe the chief tweeted me, I'm 22 with more views than you? Sorry, it is true. But what the fuck is supposed to mean to me? When I was your age, I signed with Sony BMG. I didn't think so. Bro, fuck your views. They don't equate to profits that inflate your pockets. You got all...
I'm not having anything against that jumper. I'm feeling that jumper. Also, by the way, just harkening back to Tony's freestyling ability, I don't know if he left that out there for Unanimous to bite on or if he just jumped on the opportunity. But that opportunity of Unan saying, it's true though. It is true, but just the way he uses that, it's so genuine. It just fucking fits in the moment. The flow and the energy of it's brilliant.
Them views and ain't seen the view from the label's office. Now listen, it ain't my intent to boast. It ain't my intent to boast. I'm just letting the brother know. At your age, this fella Road opened up events and shows for Busta Rhymes, Saigon, Immortal Tech, and De La Soul. I got memories, experiences. I put in work back in the day. You got some battles and a bookmark on your verse tracker page. Now let's talk about your battles. I mean, what is the deal? Your two highest viewed battles are Shotty and Vil, proving the point people only watch to watch you get killed. Cause Villain nearly made you cry when he was catching that body. We seen it, bruv. Yes, he did. Villain nearly made you cry when he was catching that body. Shotty said he'd bang you out. And you backed out from that Shotty like Ricky in the alley before they blew his back out.
Yeah, but in fairness, he wrote it in a certain way in Unan's defense. He understood that there was a line he wasn't crossing. He probably shouldn't have referenced it if you were going to go all the way, and that's probably not advisable. Hadashroom says, I have that hoodie Unan has on somewhere bought in the Don't Flop sale. Listen, can I ask a question, genuine question to the battle rappers of the world? Why don't more of you have merch? Is it literally a costing issue? Because here's my thing. I get Don't Flop probably aren't in the business of promoting battlers at the moment, right? They want to promote the brand. It just seems mental to me that, like, we all have battlers that we buy tickets to see, right? And if they're on a promotion, we're not that fussed where they are. We want to see... If Tony performs, I'm going to want to see him perform, right? Like, I'd quite like to buy a Tony hat. Maybe a Tony t-shirt of some description. Like, why don't more battlers have their own merch? Just, I don't know. Curious. Anyways.
Your next highest viewed disaster. The next highest viewed disaster. That was in Lee's debate. When he smacked that hat off your head, I was thinking, leave it. Then he brought PH on stage. And when he came out, your heart rate start racing, a little bit of wee come out. Now this classic footage, it's online, anyone can have a butcher's. You get repeatedly punked on cam. Rowan Fife play Ashton Kutcher. So to summarize, you're ugly as shit. You ain't shit, you just talk shit. You won't do shit. Money Mitch knows. You won't be shit. It's all bullshit. Well, shit. You know what occurred to me, bro? Not only do you not deserve this title, you don't deserve your ego, bro.
Brutal, dude. Brutal, man. And again, Unan known for his aggressive style, but fucking Tony bringing that roundhouse kick to the head. Go on, Tony.
Yo,
hold it down.
Final round.
So you smashed it in Canada, and I choked. Believe it, because it's fact. Funny thing about it, though, they ain't invited either of us back.
At least he can make fun of it.
Yo, I've been tailor-making body bags to let these fashion-conscious rappers rock. Now, since this pussy stepped, that's a catwalk. So for that course, Tommy Hill figure in my catalogue. I swear I wasn't gonna go proper hard. I was gonna catch this body smile with leftover shotty bars, but then again, probably not. It's instinctive in truth. My name and title's on the line, so my pen resort to signature moves. I brought bars. Oh, you make a fucking way.
That's another thing about Tony, man. You got to highlight it. A lot of guys struggle to contain the energy of a crowd, man, and he just doesn't worry about that at all, man. I think I watched today. It was Respect BA and that Scottish crowd. I know the comments seem to really dig it. That fucking crowd, man, just shut the fuck up. Let the guys fucking rap, right? Tony was riding the wave of that energy, though. Fair play to him. Same with the battle that was showcased later on against Bizzo. Like, yeah, loving that energy. Like, he knows how to marshal and ration it in a way that other battlers struggle with. They either lose control of the crowd or they don't get the crowd in at the beginning. To begin with. So Tony knows how to ride that wave, man.
I bought bars. By now, it's just habit. That poison ink devastate when it flow through the pad like flood damage. I use words to abuse and torture. Few verses assume a slaughter. You, sir, to do the scorcher. I mean, I spit hot enough to evaporate the 2/3 of you that's water. All he need is a fez type hat. And for his next trick, Tommy die on stage, just like that.
Yeah, that's a good bar.
That's a fucking bar.
Yeah, he ain't lying either.
Fucking is. Hey, I unloaded clips. Clap the Illmac and rinse the Shotty already. Now Tommy's getting sprayed. It's like Gangland Chicago in the 20s. I'm heavy. Shadow cast on one sloppy night's work. Aside from that, everyone they gave me I beat. I ain't saying it was light work. I'm saying anything in my path, I got it covered. Hold on. Ain't that how light work? You see this type verse? It exposed, there ain't no hope for you. I mean, I'm up here doing what I'm supposed to do, but really, they should have traded dialect or soul for you, but... They should have traded dialect or soul for you, but you see them early don't flop rappers. You the last of the chosen few. You here for the years you put in. They felt it's owed to you. It's a reward for time served. This your testimony.
Relentless with this.
Let me
Relentless.
reload for you. It's a reward for time served. And I'ma know at the board of parole for you. When it come title-wise, I'm a childish guy moving bratish car. I'm finished with it. I ain't playing. I just don't want you to have it. There will be no highs in this low life. Cause I beat you, so did Shotty, and you lost a soul twice. There's levels to this, Tommy, and you almost reach it, but you don't quite. And that's what I gotta make this kid learn. He didn't know, I'm a different nigga. You like the guy that confused Sam Jackson with Larry Fishburne. I mean, he think he can win. He should just be happy that it's his turn. Shit, I'm on a wave. I feel harmonic as we deep in discussion. You got some brass thinking he would win, he getting beat like a cushion. Classical schemes by the dozen, but it ain't just to sound cool. It's cause how you conduct yourself was instrumental in orchestrating your downfall. fucking easy. Did you hear that? Two. Orchestrating your downfall. Car. He claims no apologies the policy. So all the sorries he's inboxing me is hypocrisy. You play tough, but you ain't made up of that brave stuff. You only bang when it's lights, camera, action. You a Hollywood sex scene, you fake fuck. That's why he tweet, then delete what he's talking about. Like when you said, you will stick your dick in Enigma's daughter's mouth. And when I pulled you up about it, you said, people got sand in their vagina. Bruv, you said you would instigate and participate in the sexual abuse of a minor. That is not a minor. He's a fucking nonce. Yeah, let him know. Listen, that is not a minor. You're a beast. That's not a minor. Let me remind you, in case you had a memory lapse, it wasn't mid-battle. You haven't even scheduled a match. You said it. Bruv, it wasn't mid-battle, you hadn't scheduled a match. It wasn't in an argument, heat of the moment, words flying out your mouth, it was on Twitter. You actually had to type that shit out. That make you a dirty fucking beast, boy. Bruv, you spoken them threats to me? Broken neck, my G. That's why you get no love, no ratings, and no respect from me. You're a bad joke. That's actual facts, boy. For example, knock knock. Who's there? Unanimous. Unanimous. And that's exactly my point.
Wow, fucking hell, what a way to sign off a battle. Jesus Christ. Brutality at the end there. Not messing around at all. Good Lord. Right, well, that concludes the title reign of Mr. Tony D. But not his stint in Don't Flop. We still have, apparently, 3 more battles to get through with Don't Flop. So the next one we're moving on to now is on the 9th of January 2016, skipping ahead almost a year against Chilla Jones.
Yeah. I come to expose your style and make these people wake up. Because you work hard to force lines, like the barber that makes DNA shape up. Yo, this what Chilla bring to a written. This what Chilla bring to a written. You need a genie to defeat me and fix you winning. I throw money in a hole, well, you intuition. I don't feel you, and I trust my intuition. You getting schooled for a fee, you intuition. And then it goes way fucking left.
I'm going to say something now. I just want to illustrate something about how fucking long Tony's been doing this, right? You'll see it in a second.
This what Chilla bring to a written. You need a genie to defeat me and fix you winning. I throw money in a hole, well, you intuition. I don't feel.
There it is, right. So, since Tony started, Kruger has not only digivolved into his second form, he now has a full fucking face of facial hair, whereas before he was a straight up babyface assassin. Tony, my friend, how have you not aged in 15 years? How have you managed that?
And I trust my intuition. You getting schooled for a fee. You intuition. And then it goes way fucking left. Scratch that. I'll make your dogs flee like they into itches. Train a hat. Big stick make you fly like you into witching.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Even though Tony's like, no, that's done.
Pointy hat, big stick make you fly like you intuition. We going half a cheer after the wind to hitching. Or shitty word association got him feeling himself. So Chilla got some nonsense schemes in store like Keenan and Kel, and some reaches and some reaches as well, but that shit easy as hell. If you ain't even gonna bother to speak how it's spelled, you pulling wool over eyes, that's what your whole career is. I sparked a Benson, started reflecting, and it hit me, yo, smoke and mirrors. They don't see the deceit in the line.
Talk to him, Tony.
Yo, I sparked a Benson, started reflecting, and it hit me. It's all smoke and mirrors. They don't see the deceit in the lines you bring. But the same people that's claiming that your rhymes will win, same people claim Fetty what the hypest thing, cause in the land of the blind, the one eye is king. That shit's a crutch. It's such simple stuff you're thinking up. It makes dumb people feel really smart, but it makes smart people feel really dumb.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's not... Oh my god, that just looks like a lot of cruder. Sorry, my apologies. My bad.
If you disregard it in a battle, you'd be shit on countdown. You'd be shit on countdown. Ouija boards be hard for you to handle when you... And you start a bit of hassle and cause arguments at Scrabble. I mean, for instance, peeps, listen please and you tell me is this a reach? You know Pocahontas?
Yeah.
Ratatouille?
Yeah.
Well, he pronounced that using different speech. He said poker honest and rat the two. Just to fit a Disney scheme. Rat the two. I sat there in disbelief.
Wow. This deconstructs people, man. He just does his homework too well.
Poker, honest, and rat the toolie. Just to fit a Disney scheme. Rat the toolie. I swear I sat there in disbelief. Like, and then the crowd cheered, and I kicked the screen.
And I believe him. I believe him. There's no way he didn't.
That shit is weak. We calling it a waste man method. Chilla Reach with that Jordan in Space Jam technique. You reckless. The way you take it further in the spirit of Johnny Cochran, no Jay, they let you get away with murder. And what I'm fearing is the battlers and fans with less experience have really started to take that reach shit serious, cause Doc, follow your sentences. Full stop, period, but... Yeah. But what they scheming awful bars and they reaching awful hard, but I figured Black Thought will expose the roots, cause that's when things fall apart. You don't stand up to scrutiny. You probe and find out what you kick in the air. Like Big K reacting to an opponent's rant. I won't deny, it's funny to me that you've gone overbound when your performance sucks because it's got no teeth like OB trash. They know I'm nice, so me catching this body come as no surprise. They fuck with me since Double P was part of Tony's life. I came out of the hood spitting poison, that's a cobra strike. Now I hold my own, no fucks given, that's a lonely night. You can't see. Now I hold my own, no fucks given, like a lonely night, and you can't see me, and I'm fucking up this room. That's a poltergeist, it's over.
They again, another one of those. No fucks given, that's a lonely night. Come on, man. Jesus Christ, Tony, you're killing me with this shit. Right, anyways, that was the only round I wanted to showcase from his battle against Chilla Jones. We're moving on now to the 25th of May of that year, 2016, against Troy Brown. Here we go.
I still don't have a reason to respect you. You said my mom sucks dick. No, she don't, and that's why my stepdad left her. Shit's emotional.
He's a performer, man, honestly.
And you rap, Battle of the Brave, I fucked up that rhyme and shit. But it just goes to prove I'm better at beating math than applying it. So, you fucking with a cat that can really rap. Some good fellas got me knocking in the trunk like Billy Bats. I'm known for being slick. I'm known for being slick with a verse. So of course I wouldn't horse around with Trey. That's both a gift and a curse. But on the one hand,
What the fuck was that?
I'm known for being slick with a verse. So the fact I wouldn't horse around with Trey is both a gift and a curse. Cause on the one
That's
hand,
a good line.
this
That's a good
amounted
line.
to your most views. On the other hand, I spit 3 rhymes. I don't lose. So I'm feeling like Eubanks Jr. after this one. These punches land on Blackwell. You came with Coma. You leave it in.
Stay at that backpack. Jeez.
You ain't a lot for me. I'm only here to cop the fee. My shit coin operated like a slot machine, got death in store. And I bring money on a shopping street. It's just bring body after body like Quantum Leap.
Dated references, man.
Or off a beat. Honestly, I'm on it, bro. Just ask Soul Jitsu's friend. That's it. Whether on or off beat. Honestly, I'm on it, bro. Just ask Soul Jitsu's friend. That's an in-joke for the forum folk on FB. I schooled a boy like Quantico. It seems I got a name. It seems I got a name that changed fortunes. It's spiritual symbiosis, cause I pray on you, they pray for you. Another life. Oh, are you fucking with me? I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
That's free new to the guy right there.
Come on, Tony.
Your chosen fate is another life that goes to waste.
Wow.
Your chosen fate.
I'm just going to point something out actually quickly. So this is checkpoint 3 in 2016. It took them another 8 years to get to checkpoint 5. Fucking hell. Long game, lads.
Death's cold embrace, and if he act like he's not impressed, just know that this persona's fake, cause you look like Pete Rock meets Tay Rock. It's little wonder your stony face. But he still feel it on the inside like organ damage. Cause the shit I spray move a crowd like water cannons. It's all sorts of madness. It's all sorts of madness. Oh, look at that. That was my, you know the cue point? That was my cue point. I kept fucking up on it. It's causing all sorts of damage.
Come on, Tony.
Water cannons is causing all sorts of damage. And then the next part was... I should take the paper out of my pocket and we can edit this shit out.
Come on, Tony.
There's 4 pages of rhymes in this motherfucker. Fucking...
Adam.
Yeah,
Come on,
all
Tony.
cannons, I remember. Oh yeah, fucking hell. There you go.
Hey.
Thank you.
Look at that, man. Who can make a stumble fucking endearing? Like, it's just... oh, God. How can you not be the world's biggest Tony D fan? Honestly, look at that. Oh, thank you, darling. Shakes her hand and everything.
All
Love it.
sort of madness. I'm here to dead any type of hype that he's on. I scoped you out. My thinking long range like sniper recon. See, your name means less than the outcome. This a matter of timing. This great promotion for my album. So if you lot can cop the Tone Smith show, it's about to drop June. It dropped early June. The single comes out next week with featuring O'Shea, police harassment. Who's buying the Tone
No, that
Smith
shit is
show?
hot. Buy
By 2.
Well, I still bought bars for the boy. That's the task I enjoy. But the stance I employ mean anything in my path get destroyed. So this was just I bought a casket for Troy in exchange for trainer money and a highly questionable marketing ploy. So this is set up. So you've been set up. But don't judge me. I'm one of the best in the game in this country, and no one mentioned your name like a subtweet. So this an easy win. Trust me, cause the man with the plan, this an easy win. Trust me, slow death for this little rascal, cause the man with the plan ordered buckwheats. So I hatched the plan. If you want things to do in Denver when you're dead, that's fire. So I hatched the plan to come clash the man. And since you from Baltimore, I'll leave you dead in the trap like white boy Johnny in Amsterdam.
There you go. There you go. Right. I forget. I think I have another round from this battle as well. Give it a sec. Let's see. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we're not. Oh, we're moving on to Pat Stay. Okay, interesting. But anyways, so just to let's take a little bit of a breather. I feel like we've barreled through a fair few battles. So what you've seen since he vacated his title, obviously, is a bit of a relaxation, a bit more fun, a lot less venomous, or poisonous, if you will, in his bars and in his allocations. But that relaxation maybe defeats him a little bit. So like I say, he has a stumble there. But again, is so proficient, so confident, so relaxed that even in a situation like that, just give him a second, find a way, and then sticks the landing, but then gives a little wink to the camera as if to say, listen, man, it's all good. We're here to have fun. It's battle rap, right? Love it. And so what I thought we'd do is not a palate cleanser, but just to kind of see out his Don't Flop tenure is I wanted to grab a few names from, just because again, it's hard not to highlight some of the names on his CV because it's just craziness. And of course, the late great Pat Stay. I am still behind the times when it comes to Pat Stay. From what I've seen, he is fucking hysterical and just absolute master of his craft. I know this particular performance wasn't one that is looked back fondly by some Tony D fans, but I still wanted to showcase it because it is still fucking Pat Stay that he battled. So let's see what I believe this is his first round.
Look, so they put the...
Which, by the way, took place on the 24th of December 2016, or at least that's the day that it was released. Sorry, and go.
Former champ versus the former champ. Yeah. It makes sense, right? On paper, it's an awesome match. No, the shit's sort of whack.
See, I'm just gonna stop it. Look, Tony D's got a personalised cap. Where can I buy that hat? Maybe it's one you made for yourself, in which case I still want to buy that hat. Let me buy it. Anyway, he was talking about two former champs.
Versus the former champ.
Yes, he is.
It makes sense, right? On paper, it's an awesome match. No, the shit's sort of whack. Cause YouTube distorted the facts. I've seen your battles. And in real life, you are a bit taller, pal.
Yeah, he is fucking huge compared to Tony. Look at how fucking tall he is.
Look awkward, fam. Fuck yeah, I still stretch that body out like a torture rack, and I wonder what sort of power we getting for our bucks. I mean, it's hard to tell which version will definitely come. That's why I had a nightmare just prepping for the cunt. He bring more characters to the table than Eddie is the clump. We might be getting that swagged out, majestic Pat who flexes that direction back as cool as an electric fan, or it might be that sad and dejected man, that manic depressive, mad introspective Pat that fuck off his third round just confessing his regrets and that. And we're listening like it's a rap battle. You're somewhat lacking in perspective, Pat. Or it might be that Shotty Pat, mouthy twat. We'll pick a rhyme scheme and try to squeeze the life clean out of that. Lively rap about the fact he hate me and he's proud of that. Hide him on my attacks, 1,000 stabs, pound my jabs, in and out the jabs, in the front, out the back, the crowd.
Let him get to the punch, man. Let him get there.
It might be that shy twat, mouthy twat, who pick a rhyme scheme and try to squeeze the life clean out of that. Lively rap about the fact he hates me and he's proud of that. Hide him on mind attacks, pound the axe, 1,000 stabs will joust around my pounding abs and in the front and out the back. The crowd will clap, lively clap, and then he'll switch the shit. Calm down, relax. He licks his lips. and then goes into his clowning act. Well, fuck it. You can bring them all out to scrap. You get X after they name like Malcolm had. Before he went to Mecca and became Malik Al-Shabazz. You see money stock drop quicker than Brexit called the pounds collapsing. And it ain't because I get the benefit at home like they house me in a council flat. It's because when I serve a sentence, I land with bars like Alcatraz. It's straight lines through these rounds like an abacus. You can count on that. And since I'm showing them how you rap, exposing your action, there's one constant. From your opening chapters till its closing, it factors. Whether emotional matters or that boasty fucking bully mode is your tactics, or you just relax, jokey, relax shit. It's still the same flow when he raps it. So everything you quote in a Patrick, just exposing his habits of using. Everything you quote in a Patrick, just exposing of habit of being overly active and using multisyllabics. But see, Tony can match it. It's not Tony can wax it. But I hope you got some tricks up your sleeve, boy. I hope you know magic.
And there you go. Long live Pat Stay, everybody. But yeah, I just wanted to highlight that because, again, when you look at Tony's CV, it is craziness. And what also I have to highlight is that between so far what we've watched till now is from May of 2011 all the way to May of 2016. All of that he did in 5 years. 5 years, and he managed to squeeze all of that and more, by the way. There are more battles that I just didn't showcase against names that are just as good on the CV. He did that in 5 years. Unbelievable. Anyways, then we moved on for the only battle that I wanted to showcase that isn't Don't Flop or Prem, basically, and No Loose Chat, by the way, because it's a slight deviation to a different league because of who he battles, which is Mr. Bobby Rex, who we'll be showcasing next week. And I only wanted to showcase it because, again, Bobby has now developed into one of the most fearsome fucking UK battle rappers ever seen, is now Continental Champion and is doing absolutely wonderful things and has reached the zenith of his abilities, and that's wonderful. But I wanted to show Tony, because, again, imagine coming face to face with fucking Bobby Rex in a battle rap scenario. How does Tony D handle it? Like only Tony D can. Let's have a look. This is for Chalked Out on the 24th of December 2017.
Oi, since you're here, there's something I want to ask you, actually. If you consider Shotty 1, you 2, Raptor 3, how many fucking more members are there in your faculty? Are they just mass producing them in some Mossad factory? And if you're white, balding, rap, and on the money scene, is there some unwritten fucking law you automatically have to battle me? I'm fucking sick of it! It's fucking Briggsy, ain't it, the cunt?
I'm sorry, I take it back. Bobby, like, you might not be the scariest battle rapper in the UK anymore. What the fuck was that, Tony?
Let's go. Is it mandatory?
Relax.
Brother, we even switched brands and leagues. I'm starting to fucking feel like I'm obligated contractually.
Oh my God. Talk to him. Oh my God.
But what's baffling me is you step forth, knowing I'm two up against Man City. Yeah, right now, I bet Bobby could probably manage a pep talk. My pen day. My pen day. This caged animal, a mudslinger, and you being getting canned. Like the produce from Dunn's River. This round is this round. See, this round, nothing but haymakers and humdingers to put a career under threat like Trump's Twitter. I mean, acapella. It's straight off with them bars, but I could kill Bobby on beat. Blake Lock at the farm. Now, if you didn't get that reference, I don't fucking care. Because it made the cut. And lines that go overhead still have Bobby pinned up in there. I come prepared. Yeah. I thought I ain't sleep when you were in.
Hold it down.
Right.
People definitely need to be quiet because I do different things about it.
Tell him, Bobby.
That's Tony D rapping, by the way.
It is. Yeah.
I come prepared. So he panicking though. Cause T-Dot get gully on cam like a Gannikin show. How'd I prep for this? Bad intentions and cannabis smoke like I approached each line just to chuck it like a javelin throw. Yes. Cause at this level, I can't take a night off. I get here to a barcode and I guess that's just what them straps cost, but you.
Wow.
But you should have slowed up.
Crowd,
You're still
man.
building your own buzz and comparing you to me's a caffeine hit to a coke rusher. It's just the way I think. Money off key like I sold drugs and you getting laid down by the... All right. It's just the way I think. Money off key like I sold drugs and you getting laid down by the fire. Like an old rug, he showed up. He showed up.
This crowd, right, two big problems that I'm just going to highlight now. You guys are far too fucking spaced out, which means you can get away with some of this shit. And yeah, the offbeat reactions just killing me with it, man.
But he probably found dead. It's Whitney Houston's inheritance. That's Bobby Brown bread. That's one for the Cockneys. But bruv, that's one for the Cockneys. But we could have battled in many streets and I'd get it shaking at your drum like I'm banging a tambourine. You try to get on my wave and bob in the water like an apple at Halloween. But not the movie. Even though you feel like you starring in a thriller car, it's Silence of the Lambs and they got dog in a pit. And a bitch trying to bargain with a killer. I mean, you facing doom. Haymakers just doing what haymakers do is habit. Brad Pitt's flat in 7, trained to shake the room. We making moves.
Crazy.
They sleeping, it's all right. We making moves.
It's all right.
Me and Bob
He's
showing
coping
out.
with it.
But T-Rex on cam feel to show ya dog going down. Talk!
Chill, mate.
I mean, you want that well done spot. Well, after this ass kicking, you're gonna have to work harder to make that lineup than a barber with Parkinson's. Cause I don't do personals on that ruin your life tip. It's just bars, no strings attached like a suicide risk. But this will address you well on that suit and tie shit. Cause your doer, Phoebe Rex, she just so happens to be a fan of mine. So I fucked you up for 3 rounds. But I promised her I'd send you back alive. And I'm a man of my word, so that is time.
There you go. Tony D versus Bobby Rex. Just had to throw it in there. 2 of my favorites. And yeah, whoa, where did that Tony come from? Whew. That was, yeah. We still need, Hadashroom says we still need a World Dom return, Unc. We need another run from Tony, man. I know that he's said previously he doesn't have the energy for it. He's got other priorities. I understand and respectfully disagree. Anyways, we still have no time to waste. We've been going for nearly 3 hours and we still have 3 more battles to showcase. So let's move straight on to another ridiculous name on the CV, and that would be Arsonal in I'll conclude this as sort of the end of the Don't Flop run for Tony. On the 10th of February 2018, you probably noticed that battle was for chalked out rap battles. That was taking place right around the time of what I will colorfully refer to as the big the Great UK Battle Rap Schism. At one point, I plan to make a video just highlighting that period because I think it's a fascinating moment in UK Battle Rap's history that needs to be examined with a fucking fine-tooth comb. But for now, at least, let's move on and see off Unk's Don't Flop run against probably the man that helped really permeate the view count for Don't Flop, one Arsonal. So, listen, man, the CV so far is only getting stronger. Here it is. And in a fucking Spurs shirt as well.
That was an okay verse, fam. But Arsenal picked the worst fucking day in the world to battle the Spurs.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. God damn it.
But about 5 years ago, I'd have seen this as a mark of progression. Not now, though.
Can I just ask, what the fuck is with this Don't Flop? Like, yeah, it's great that you put in there. I'll tell you what it is. Actually, I've just realised. It's probably, this is more of an indication of the staffing changes at Don't Flop than anything else because, Jesus Christ, you need to get rid of that, lads. You're taking up half the screen with their social media. I want to see the battle, lads.
But this my city, and dog, I'm a legend. And you, you've been getting parred for a second. It's funny. The name Wenger's synonymous with Arsenal. I mentioned, Car. You both stayed just long enough to tarnish your legend.
Take that one personally, man. I'm taking that one personally, Tony.
This was an Arsenal suggestion. So I'm asking the question, what's in it for me? I know he's starved of attention, but all that scout do is improve my Bob Marley impression, so... So what, Rasta? Nah, no, you don't belong to that. You eat pork, pum-pum, and poop shoot.
He cracked Arsenal. He cracked Arsenal.
I know some Rastas out of Montserrat that'll chop off your locks for that. Hey, the monster back. Another horror show, no doubt. Single snowflake in my way. I cleared the way with a snowplow. It's overkill. You getting coated off and thrown out of Tom's house. It's layered. Getting wrapped up before you leave like it's cold out. Shallow grave. Lightweight body below ground. Marked by a smooth pile of dirt like a mole mine. I told him, I'm ticking all the boxes that me and Shox's showdown will extend it, cause free clear rhymes making your soul bounce. On no counts, you smoking me like your next blunt. Fuck your fan base. I've been endorsed by Phoebe Rex, blood. So I don't care you battled last or who you got next up, cause present company offering you that work. This a headhunt. I'm giving you that 101%, son. It's just like me. Cause it's all that. And then some. You just a rapper on stage with the MC. Like Rev Run, I ain't Shotty. No need a hoverboard to get spun. So I checked up on your last few. You suicidal, bro. No, when I knew Jack in your city, verse tape up when you was right at home, you should have asked him. But he took the building, pursuing Snaps' goals. Rock had you weak, like Pookie in the supervisor role. As far as Chilla, hey, Chilla did you wrong, kid. He didn't fuck about. He put you underground, no long thing. I had to dig Arsenal up to go to war. I'm John Wick, Beyonce.
Okay. Okay.
Beyonce. How I'm supposed to duppy a duppy? With flows and raps? Loaded Max? Nah, it's proton packs and ghost busting you, buddy. You reached the top. You reached the top. Just chatting an abundance of fuckery, and since his verses are like nursery rhymes and it's serving him right. Cause you had the great fool, like I'm pretty dumb to you. Are you gonna come here and slap me? Did you think that? Are you gonna be disappointed? The way I'm sending shots while we chit-chat, you be pissed by the end like Nori in Drink Champs. See, I heard the rebel never lost. Right. I ain't down to believe. Yeah. Cause there's only one winner in this round, and it's me. I swear. There's only one winner in this bout, and it's T. How the F we see you with the W if you out of your league? Like that.
There you go. That's against Arsenal. And again, I wanted to highlight because, again, name me another battler with the fucking repertoire that Tony D has. Again, going from the likes of O'Shea, fucking Shotty Horroh, Unanimous, Pat Stay, Bobby Rex, Arsonal. It's just insane, the repertoire that he has, man. I just can't. I can't even begin to highlight how fucking amazing he is when it comes to just the fact that he's accrued what he's accrued. Now, this is the other thing I wanted to highlight about Tony D. Isn't just the battle rapping element. Now, of course, he's performed as a musician under Poisonous Poets. He's released albums and singles. What I wanted to also showcase that people really don't understand about Tony. This is what blows my mind about Tony, is how humble he is considering the career he's accumulated. As you're about to see, when Spurs, inexplicably I might add, made it to the Champions League final, only to go and do what Spurs do best, they selected Tony D to do a fucking promo for it, for the BBC. My guy fucking made it, son. I mean, listen, again, it's promoting and celebrating Tottenham, which goes against every fucking sycophantic urge in my body to support Arsenal, even on today where I think we lost 1-0 to fucking West Ham, which is a fucking just indication of our season. But I wanted to highlight the fact that Tony D he has done things that other battlers would dream of doing if they could ever break out of the battle rap bubble, and so many of them struggle to do it because they struggle to learn the lessons that Tony D has already given you. So anyways.
Oi, oi. Come on, you Spurs.
Boo.
Champions League. We out here. It's been come on you Spurs since the old first division. Didn't alter, I kept faith with the old Spurs religion. Seen highs, I seen lows, I seen them shatter my dreams. But I had to see him in the final with the Champions League. Who'd have thought it back then? Cause to tell you the truth, mate, we nearly never even made it out of the group stage. It was heart racing, knife edge, knock knee stuff. But we a top team, bruv. And in Poch we trust. Got a little bit of luck, but we didn't leave it all to chance. 3-0 by half time. The boys done Dortmund's dance before the quarters. Walker tweeted, this should be fun. With Aguero's penalty miss at me giggling, bruv. Took a 1-0 lead to Man City surroundings, and the Harry Kane team went and did it without him. Got a South Korean kid that's out scaring opponents. I'm happy watching some play. Proud parenting moment. We lost the first leg. We're getting pushed around, staring at defeat over 2 legs. We was looking down, but we're Spurs and we're up for the challenge, man. Head right, red light. We got a score in Amsterdam, and the final see more than we could dream of. When you lose a leg and still don't have a cane to lean on. Went in 2 down, the first half was forgettable. God knows what Pot shows to tell him in the dressing room. We need more attempts, more aggression, more attacking, more of this, more of that. Then we got a more a hat-trick. He ran onto that border, Ali put through though, match 1 with the last kick like Daniel LaRusso. Now we can make history if we stopping our rivals. Potch lot against Klopp's Cup in the final. So you know, it's sure to please the eager fans if we return to our new home as the European champs. Come on, you Spurs.
They lost that final. Ha! God, I'm sorry, Tony. I'm sorry. I love you to death, my friend. But being a Spurs fan, why do you do it to yourself? You could have... why do you do it to yourself? Anyways, all jokes aside, I wanted to highlight it because, again, the first of 3 aspects of Tony D that I wanted to showcase as we wrap up this, because we are coming to the end. I know we've been going for nearly 3 hours. We are coming to the end very, very shortly. We have 2 more battles to showcase, 1 round from the next one, and then the final, what I would consider to be his fucking masterpiece, really. Honestly and truthfully, even though I know that other people have favourite battles of Tony's, the final battle of Tony's that I want to showcase for you is my favourite battle. Maybe... if it's not top 3, it's certainly close to the top because it's fucking magnificent. Anyways, let's move on, shall we? Because I wanted to showcase that because I really wanted to highlight the fact that Tony is one of the few battlers to break into the mainstream through a variety of different ways, and that's the first. That's via BBC. Now, this is a battle for No Loose Chat against Georgie Roots. And the reason I wanted to highlight this is because not only are we exiting the phase of Tony D exclusively getting the big heads and the big plates, this is Tony D showcasing one of the things that I think has come to define his character in recent years, which is he just gives back, man. He's just so content in his own legacy, his own ability. He does not see battles against certain opponents as demotions or beneath him in any way. He is only too happy to give back. and only too happy to give the rub. And Georgie Roots is a fucking recipient of that and has done great things as a result. But it doesn't mean that Tony D didn't come to fucking show up. So this is a battle against against Georgie Roots for No Loose Chat on the 29th of August 2021. Here we go.
Round two, son, Tony D, let's go.
Let's go, Tony.
Come on.
Everything you just said, this is how I turn it back to you. You admitted I'm already a legend. Of course I've been chilling. What more do I have to do?
Tell him. Tell him.
Listen.
Tell him.
He said he's a chameleon. And he blend to fit the room in. Well, it's funny that the punk jumped up to get beat down with a brand Nubian, but blend to fit the room he in. The nerve of that. Because when you change your approach to people based on skin color, bro, there's a word for that. Bro,
Bagger in the background
that
too.
same
Nice.
mock bout. Let's go back and rewind, and we'll catch all the times that you equated blackness with crime. It was subtle, it wasn't obvious, but you made them synonymous when you questioned Moke's blackness for doing something positive. Now, I get how you tried to inextricably tie melanin with a predilection for crime, but
Fuck that.
I teach primary school, so that bit was a lie. And listen, and I'm raising 2 black children that won't adhere to your stereotype. So here's the thing, brother. We share a class-based struggle, but yours is not added to due to skin color. We saw it once the Euros has ended.
Yeah. He's coming home.
It's coming home. We saw it once the Euros had ended.
Yep.
All the spawn and aggression and the source of the venting was appallingly centered on the race of those who didn't kick a ball in a net. And it should have taught you this lesson, that when you make a mistake, your humanity is not called into question.
Fucking talk to him, Tony. Fucking talk to him. He's still talking about that shit, man. Fucking talk to him, man.
So don't mention nothing racial here. Cause your knowledge is patchy at best and it just don't connect like my facial hair. You better take some care. Slow down and relax. There's no doubt in the fact that you, Georgie, you don't get to tell black people how to be black. You've been welcomed in this culture club, opened arms, go freely in. Then you turned around and did that. Well, that's why I got a boy, George. Come, chameleon.
He's been going 10 years by this point. Does he look like he's fucking lacking in energy? Come on now. Tell me he doesn't have another run in him. Tell me.
Listen.
Let him rap, man. Let him rap.
Listen. So this onslaught launched with atomic bomb force. It shot all Poseidon, the wrath of Poseidon, tsunami rising offshore till your wave crash. And I'm here, still clapping like encore. I came to make a movie, start to finish. First draft of popcorn, and it's based on a book. That's that old school magic, like Hogwarts. Listen, I'm top drawer. This is a stroll in the park, and I took the lead. What that means is you getting dog walk, so... Listen, that's an ego, bro. Between you and me, though, bro, we both know my shit patterned. Like 90s Machino clothes, and this still... And this still poison. Listen. No, Jill. Suck your mum. I'm killing a guy out here.
Wow. I mean, by the way, can I just point out, like, I should side with Tony, right? Like, I fucking hate noisy neighbours. I'd be the first person out by window saying, shut the fuck up down there. I don't care if you're bodying somebody. Shut the fuck up. So I'm kind of torn in this scenario. Tony, I understand you're killing a man out there, but could you do it a little quieter? Could you keep it down just a little bit more? Or kill him quickly. I don't care which. Kill him quickly. Talk to him, Tony.
I said, my shit patterned. Listen, hey yo, my shit patterned like 90s mosquito clothes. Now, this is poison. So watch it go to a body like a chemo dose. And now break roots down like deconstructing the genome code. This is 3-0. Oh. Even though you've been achieving a lot. Lately, if he seem a bit odd or it's been a bit off, it's because this week his job he get to speak to the boss. Yeah. It's confession time. He on his knees in a box, like Father forgive me. Student versus teacher is not. This sacrifice, this sort of sacrifice, more pattern like a priest to his God, see? For me, this easy. I trod this path a while. For you, you ain't even walked half a mile. See me? I fathered your father's style. So you are my grandbaby bastard child. See, when you put names like these against greats like me, that's high risk blood and it aids in his demise like HIV. But wait, I need to lay the truth bare today. Times by myself I did the math and calculated how to get roots squared away. You knew here, okay? I'll wait for you to catch up with your problems. You know you're dying next, right? How to get roots squared away.
You know you're dying next,
here,
right?
Okay, so listen up. Well, you see this battle rap thing you're doing? Swear down, I used to be like the king and stuff. I was surgical with this shit. A gifted touch. Well, now they brought me back for fixing up a quick body. That's a nip and tuck. Georgie who? Georgie, I don't give a fuck.
Time, there you go. And again, I wanted to showcase that because, man, if you can't appreciate the fact that Tony came back to give a little something to No Loose Chat and to Georgie Roots, I don't know what's wrong with you, man. I just really appreciate the fact that he brought no ego in the sense of coming back, but brought all of the ego and all of the panache and gave a full fucking body performance for No Loose Chat and Georgie Roots. But moving on, I wanted to showcase something else that I happened across. This is something that I discovered when I was interviewing him, and I asked him about it. But I wanted to showcase it to you as well because I didn't get a chance to showcase the whole thing. So Tony D appeared in a short film, and when he was asked about it, he wanted to. So basically, it's a. Let me pull it up here. Comments on short film and is an unabashed examination of British blackness. I want to change the narrative to tell a story of struggle and survival through the eyes of experience, and for the people to reorganize. That as far down the road as we have travelled, there is still a way to go. And the reason why I wanted to highlight this is because, again, what Tony has started to do more frequently in recent years is be more of an advocate, more of a social advocate, more of a conscientious member of social media, someone who is constantly pontificating and trying to teach, educate, spread peace, but also be teaching people to be mindful. And, of course, he has such a way with words and such an articulation, it only seems natural that he would be sourced and given the opportunity to do so in a more artistic format. this is the short film that he's referencing. So let's take it in together, shall we?
What does it mean to be black and British? Let's deep the question. In a country where white is the default setting, over the years we've seen progression, but a passport and tolerance does not mean acceptance. It hints at a stark truth that comes into sharp view where race, ethnicity and nationality get in a classroom to sit and just argue, because that catch-all term black ignores individual nations. So Ghanaians, same as Bajans, same as Haitians and Jamaicans. It means that one drop rule from past times means that you're classed as black, even if like me, you're half white. So what does it mean to be black and British? Let's leave that for after. Because what it means to be black in Britain is an easier answer. It means to have your presence in its history ignored, as if we never existed here before the windrush hit the shores. It means to have your truth erased, because people of African descent have been here before the Tudor age. It means to fight for the Commonwealth. They're giving out awards, soldier, but that same country wouldn't let you rent a room once the war's over. It means no dogs, no Irish, no blacks. It means no jobs, no life, can't go back. To be black in Britain is to live with suspicion, because you can look different, yet still fit the description. It's to send a job application where they stop at the name and think, how do they want me to say this? Then it gets dropped in the waste bin. It's to be a victim of the psychological warfare of being told to go home, even though you was born here. To be black in Britain is to face the same adversity as the other underclasses. Adding race was out of courtesy. It means to be persistent, resilient. We made our way from the back to the front row and pushed open a whole heap of doors that was once closed. It's to innovate and shape culture. Then it's to watch as they imitate and take over. It's to knuckle down and achieve. Ready, set, and let's go. From footballers that's been getting in goals, and athletes that's been getting in gold, and musicians and the records they sold. So the diss that those artists are getting is gold. It's becoming teachers, actors, singers, rappers. It's being leaders, doctors, nurses, bankers. And if we all in it, truthfully, and Black Lives Matter, then black straight, black gay, and black trans lives matter. To be black in Britain is to overcome, find a way to maneuver. It's to make history, and then have a say in shaping the future. From systemic issues to words from a racist mouth, and the reasons that footballers take a knee when they face a crowd. It's to have suffered and survived. Don't it make you proud? So raise a fist, but don't take a knee. Take a bow.
There you go. And yeah, I just wanted to showcase that because, again, I thought it was just kind of so a departure of sorts, but completely in keeping with his character and his mindset to be, again, educational, but in slightly more forthright, not aggressive, but certainly a more assertive type of way, yet maintaining artistic integrity. So fair play to him, man. When I saw that, I really resonated with it, and it was really difficult for me to not then bring it up with Tony because I thought it just struck me. So again, an advocate, someone who is mindful, constantly pushing boundaries in terms of his own philosophies and how he can articulate them to people, because ultimately he wants to impart it in the most effective way. But that brings us neatly and nicely to the final battle that I wanted to showcase with you today. And again, I think it is my favorite ever Tony D battle. It is against the champion Bizzo Bond for Premier Battles in what I consider to be the official start of the rebuild after COVID for battle rap in general, because this battle, you'll hear it referenced, this is everything it needs to be. It's because people really needed this battle to kick off, and fuck me, did it kick off. So this took place on the 7th of August 2022 for the original plug event for Premier Battles, and Tony D and Bizzo Bond, they came to fucking play. As good as Tony D gives it here, I understand that Bizzo gives as good as he gets, but it's round one on Tony.
Say a bit of rap. Bro, I'm the nicest. I came to ice him. You can fucking be Larry Holmes. I'm playing Tyson.
Text straight in there. And County as well. Before I knew who they were, I knew who they were because of that.
He said he bought Uncle Tone hair. Watch how the kid did him dirty, because soon as we opened his card, found out I slipped him a 30.
I mean, crowd are just so ready for this fucking battle. And at this point, Biz is probably thinking like, oh, actually, people loving it, man. People loving it.
Yo, chill out. Yo, loving that energy. Now I can rap. Now here's my real verse. All right. So, I was at work.
Yep.
Bunch of kids clustered around me. We was doing cracking comprehension, and my phone buzzed loudly. I ignored it. I'm not supposed to have it in class, bro. Allow me. I told them, study that long text for the context of the use of the word cloudy.
I love how Vix is in the comments saying she I know the whole round. Vix, I'm right there with you. I can I'm not verbatim, but I know every beat of this battle, and especially this first round where it's just. Yeah, it's just Tony is at his imperious best. I love it.
A similar descriptor you could use and write it down, please.
Now, please.
Now, please.
You should have Tony as your teacher, man.
Don't go into education. Even the imaginary kids in a bit don't do what you want them to do. I finally looked at my phone. I said aloud, geez, this is the story of my life. If you know anything about me, I'm here, minding my own. I wasn't doing nothing rowdy. I wasn't even looking for trouble. And then trouble come and found me. You see, you, yeah?
Let's go, Don.
You need to fool back, young'un. Car, we was there when you was whack.
Gemini in the background.
Nadu's the champ. Who saw that coming? Bro, I heard that shit and thought the battle rap world's off balance. Cause when I was champ, you was out here trying to work your talents. And you was not considered a concern nor a challenge. So news he took the belt, came out of the blue like a Smurf orgasm. But I
love you, Tony, but what is that? What is that, Tony? What is that? What is it?
I observed what happened. Listen, it's deep. I've used from on high. Point is, my position was peak. He entered the academy. I said, rah. It's been a fair old time he been on the scene, but is this a new biz on the street? No, he's stat padding against the new kids in this week, but now he thinks he Tutankhamun. How they crown that boy king in a different league. You think you beating me? Okay, so you beat me. You in denial, and right now you swimming upstream. Yo, listen.
Yeah, see, people have already caught the Egyptian scheme on it already, man.
You beat me. You in denial, and right now you swimming upstream. The writing on the wall for you, like hieroglyphics you read, cause you've been living the dream at the expense of newcomers. They push money to the top. Ain't that a pyramid scheme? The king. Bury that geezer. Like the Kung Fu generation. Cause bury that geezer. The king. Bury that geezer. Like the Kung Fu generation. Cause that's the king that's buried that geezer. At least that's the Google explanation. This ain't the usual defamation. It's a brutal
brutal
demonstration of a hopeless case in black and white. This too much to do for Perry Mason. My material, listen, my material been in fashion since my material been in fashion since Fubu Fred was rated. So the fact I'm still here, in truth, is just proof of legend status. I've been the bucket list battle for a few new generations, because when I black, magic happens. This a voodoo celebration. That mean a sacrifice for the chicken. In case what you're wondering is how I come to be lumbered with this son of a bitch. It's nepotism, and the way that it functions is this. They put son in a contest of wills when they gave uncle the biz. You came, you came cross country to trip. Well, I'll make you feel right at home when you get pressed on where the Londoners live. See the God will take you under his wing. Just to make a bitch out of you, like a fashion E from one of your ribs. I came to the plug for the lick. I'm on smoke. I'm trying to wrap something up. I put bud in a spliff. Now I've got love for you, Briggs. But this
was very silly.
I mean, we both champs. But was our crowning moments different? Most definitely. I went toe to toe for mine. I was getting busy. Your ops dropped off and you snuck the title. You battle raps Leicester City.
Oh my days. That is a fucking filthy bar, man. Filthy bar. Filthy.
You asked them who the real champ is. It's obvious. I took on Ocean is prime.
Yep.
Made a classic and accomplished it. They handed you that shit because Unanimous went anonymous. Your name.
Wow. I mean, it is ignoring the fact that he won an entire tournament. So to say Biz was handed the belt when really, let's all be honest, everyone thought Bobby was ripe for the championship at that point and was just going to steamroll everyone to get to the title. And Biz put in a fucking performance, two back-to-back, actually. I disagree with the heart of the scheme that Tony's spinning here, but it's nice.
They handed you that shit because Unanimous went anonymous. Your name and the title forever next to an asterisk, like obelisk. The gore. After it was dropped on you for free. You didn't pay a cost. That way does not include a fee. We different. And they can see, when you view the two on screen, this a Rocky movie scene to the Costa Zoo regime. I laid the path for you to move forward in truth, but you missed a vital step. And that makes it kind of awkward, my dude. Because though you followed in my footsteps, you'll never walk in my shoes. You gotta blind to the belt. You gotta buy to the belt. You put it on the line tonight, you waving by to that belt.
Round one. Fucking hell, man. And Biz came straight back.
I bet you sat down to rap for this, buzzing with your newfound respect. I just put the zoot down and flex the muscle memory of a few thousand reps. You the champ.
Oh, God damn it, son. God damn it.
You the champ. So you supposed to root out the test when you found the best. I'll make that belt over your shoulder feel like a noose round your neck.
Fucking hell, Tony. Where did this come
Remember when you
from?
got here? Back when our kid started. He got smart, quick, sharpish, realized he couldn't hang with the bars. Departed, that past Biz parted him, and he came back a whole new person. And now I'm just thinking of the dark-skinned Aunt Viv. Okay.
Fresh Prince references. We got him here, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, he came back, and he was better.
Yeah.
But to whose level? Mine? Me? What? Never! CG, I will put you in the afterlife like Egon Spengler.
Wow.
And your improvement got you under suspicion. Cause I heard a few rumors and a couple submissions of an unseen hand that's assisting Son's writtens. Well, I'm a ghostwriter. And these phantom punches could Son list and Son listen. They got Son listen. They got me facing a challenger whose career mirrors the remake of It as a battler. He flipped the script for the new gen and basically managed to switch up his writing, but he's finding that he can't change the character. That's clown shit. That's clown shit. And it must be draining, son, but that's why we celebrate your run. Crazy. That's clown shit. And it must be draining, son. That's why we celebrate your run, because what a long way you've come for a guy who raps like he's not speaking in his native tongue. You write it, edit, delete some shit, rewrite it till he like it, and it seemed like the peak has hit. Then he recite it till it's locked in, and he walk around believing it, he's feeling it. It's more than that, he living it, he breathing it, just to get on stage and then rap it like he's reading it.
Wow.
Let's go, bro. Let's go.
Hey, honestly, between me and you, and them, don't worry. Between me and you, it's your complete lack of charisma is the reason that you don't appeal to the people in truth. It don't matter how much your punches or your schemes have improved, cause Stephen Hawking's rapping too big for your boots. Still sound like Stephen Hawking's rapping too big for your boots.
Say it again. I love Biz here. Watch him. Say it again.
So, too big.
I love it.
It ain't just your writing ability I got plans to test. It's your style and delivery
fashion
and your
sense.
fashion sense. Check, bro. Your dress code look like you come in fancy dresses. One of them chavs you get from an estate on Chatham, Kent. This your champ, I guess? Well, I ain't that impressed, but that same drive that got you here about to make you crash and wreck. You're fucking boring. It's no wonder fans have slept. I planned to prep by watching you. One round in and I napped instead. I woke up when I heard your ops. By your round, I was back in bed. It's even in your name, B. I get to the middle and start catching Z's.
Tech has got him and won't let go now. Be easy, man. Be easy. Be easy, Tony.
Don't talk to business.
It's even in your name, B. I get to the middle and start catching Z's. Oh, you thought you had the gold? Well, this the acid test. Manifest. And my urge is strong to get my murder run. This battle will make your name while I break your name, bro. Word is bond. Ain't no repackaged bars.
Jesus Christ, man.
Ain't no repackaged bars presenting old shit as new shit. There's no way that is me. I'm more OK magazine. I show biz exclusives. I don't recycle rhymes. All of those battles, I ain't never doubled up on a line of mine. And you swear you nice as fuck. That's nowhere near as nice as I. Cause I've been doing numbers forever, never repeating, meaning I'm nice as pie. So for you. So for you.
Going insane.
He is going insane.
So for you, this might hurt. For me, this light work. In brief, I bought beef to see biz like a nines verse. My word!
Crazy.
So for you, this might hurt. For me,
This is light work.
In brief, I bought beef to see biz like a 9 verse. My word, I'm levels above. Don't talk about a power shift when I had to get down for biz just to get down to
for
biz.
biz.
I'm out to win. Uncle son him like a Mel Bond. You dying behind these bars, it's too late to bail bond. Go back. Go back. Go back to where you hail from. Tell your people, biz. You gave it a decent shift, but you just couldn't equal this. You lanky streak of piss. You thought you was the man, indeed you did, until something grimy came out east. Like, pow, I'm lethal, biz.
Cammy and Tech, yeah. Trubs and Kojak just trying to keep fucking caught at this point because they're knocking the camera and shit.
Watch the camera.
Go back to where you hail from. Your people, biz. Tell them that you put in a decent shift, but you couldn't compete with this. Because something grimy came out east like pow. I'm lethal, biz, so pow. If you don't know about me, bro, we in Fiddlers on game day. Who the fuck don't know about me? I gone clear. I'm on levels you are not near. You had to reinvent yourself. I've been top tier since I got here.
Fucking hell, second round, absolute fucking ridiculousness. Hadderstream's right there with it, says it, masterclass, 100%, 1000%. In which case, the final round in what I consider to be his fucking magnum opus.
Face off, you was warned. I'm way off from the norm. I engage God to play dodge with the raindrops in a storm. How could you In the face-off, you was warned. I'm way off from the norm. I engage God to play dodge with the raindrops in a storm. How could you touch me? In a bar fest, that's far-fetched. You stuck your neck out, heads up. You should have kept me at arm's length. You'll be hard-pressed. You'll be hard-pressed to stomach the verse. Beforehand, cold feet. Now he knows it's all in vain, he a bundle of nerves, but chin up. But chin
Get to it.
But chin up, as a rule of thumb, these are the rounds that I win. I organize what's in my mind and then go out on a limb. And you go from staring at the jaws of defeat to devoured within. See, I don't think it's in you to muscle in on the rank of a veteran. You thought I lacked the heart. And I'm back in the Prem again, attacking like Ericsson. And you say some Ericsson, man.
That's a fucking
the
sick
butt
bar.
of the joke. It's stupid, bruv. You getting tore so bad, there's no way you make it. The rate you lose in blood. So
Hold it down, let's go, let him rap. Let him rap.
yo, shut up. I said, it's all right. They'll get it at the end. Don't worry. No, bro, you don't go. I'm teaching you now. This how you stick.
Teaching you now.
This
Biz,
how you
talk
stitch
to him,
a
talk to him.
narrative. Don't worry, it's coming. So what? You stupid blood. You getting tore so bad, there's no way you'll make it at the rate you lose in blood. But Uncle's back to show face. And I'm feeling cocky. Plus, I got skin in the game. So once I rap this round, it's a body. Come face the music. Yep. Come face the music. I put man for a band. This new wave punk rocked like Pooh Weller. The front man in a jam. I established a brand like cattle farmers. I established my brand like cattle farmers and took my pick from different crops like an apple farmer. You ain't seeing my material, we camouflaging. Oh my God. I'm in my bag And it's a satchel charged with shrapnel parts, and I'm deadly. And I'm deadly. And you ain't got tone a bit scared. You spent like over 6 years in the lower mid-tier. Then Shuffle's book dropped, and lo and behold, Biz here.
That's a hell of an accusation.
If you think this dipshit was ever on my hit list, you wasn't even on my radar, dog, and then trouble went blip, blip. Sub to that sinking feeling. Levels below, see the depth charge, get smart. You try running with me, you need a head start. This classic Tony, that's CNN bars. This levels below, see the depth charge, get smart. You try running with me, you need a head start. This classic Tony, that's CNN bars. This protest, show we ain't equal. BLM march. How are you? How are you? The heir to my throne. You lack the champ appeal and rapping skill. So I'll take the air out, cause I rap it tighter than a vacuum seal. Is you man? Are you man for real? We ain't even, I swear it's odd. As soon as you heard the words pit, you should have thought beware the dog. Cause this a difference in class. This alligator skin loafers to a pair of Crocs. I'm about to put you properly in your place and send you back up north to your boss as a disgrace. And speaking of your boss, me and him already rocked the stage. So
yes,
what's
did.
a BB gun if I didn't flinch with a shot in my face?
Oh, God damn it, son. What's a BB gun when I didn't flinch to a shot in my face? Good Lord.
Yo, you play a minor role. We major figures. I'm in his league. You're on his league. See how the I make a difference.
Jesus Christ. Ridiculous.
Yo.
Verbal equivalent of sending someone to the shops, man.
We major figures. I'm in his league. You're on his league. See how the I make a difference. 3 rounds, foregone conclusion. I'm down to Buddy Bizzo. This dumbass broke out the pen for a classic. Count the Monte Cristo. You leaving here? You leaving here? You leaving here? Man, soul in a mess. Empty hole in your chest, low and depressed, sadness, woe and regret, because he thought this was his big break and got broken instead. Homie had stepped up. Listen, homie had stepped up for his flowers. Ironically, a rose for his death. Now, so show some respect. I really rap though, dude. Fans go, ooh, facts, bro, that's so true. I was delivering hotlines before my trap phone blew. Come on. So I came out the mud to do the biz, like Rambo 2. Trust me, bro, you're good. But you nowhere close to Tone's equal. They build this as the GOAT versus the champ. Pussy hole, I'm both of those people.
Good Lord. Tony D is fucking finest as far as I'm concerned, ladies and gentlemen. And that was the culmination of 11 years. That took place on the 7th of August 2022, started on the 8th of May 2011. And that's 15 battles over 11 years against some of the biggest names that UK battle rap and indeed world battle rap has to offer, man. Imperious and without equal in terms of a catalogue of wins, title reign that is yet to be equaled in terms of its scope in Don't Flop anyway. But the thing I wanted to end on, and I know it might seem like I'm clowning on him, okay? And I'm not. I just wanted to showcase it because it really highlights to me why Tony is such a special individual. Forget how amazing he is at battle rapping. forget about his advocacy for a second. I want to marry those two in a way that I think speaks to the core content of the man, which is that in our interview with him, and I said, what does he want his legacy to be? Right? You've seen his body of work now. You've seen what he's achieved. You've seen the countless people he's entertained, the number of main events he's had, the legacy and reputation he has within the scene that prides itself on being creatively dynamic and fucking vicious at times. What does he want his legacy to be, he says? He says, I hope I helped. That's it. I hope I helped. And this sums it up for me beautifully. And again, I'm not clowning. I'm just highlighting it because a man of his impeccable and almost unparalleled skill, he finds time to put one of these in for us.
You may not class yourself as an MC. Rapping really isn't easy as ABC. I have a really simple but effective way for you to figure out rhyming words to say. First grab the paper and something to write with and write the alphabet down the page just like this. Then think of a word beginning with A and write it down, then B, okay? After you've gone through the whole alphabet, you have a stack of rhyming words and now you're all set. Air, bear, chair, there, flare, hair, mare, pair, rare, square, stare, tear, there, where, yeah.
I could have done without that, BBC. I could have done without that.
Air, bear, chair, there, flare, hair, mare, pair, rare, square, stare, tear, there, where, yeah. The earlier your child can notice a rhyme, they can build their vocabulary over some time. They also learn through rhymes. There's a difference between sounds within words, frog and frog for instance. You can learn to rhyme and be master of rap while your child learns new words from app to zap. So now that I've showed you how it's done, it's time for you to have some alphabet fun.
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Tony D took time out of his day to teach your children how to rap. He's gotten so fucking good at bodying everybody else. He's like, right, I've got to train my own next generation of talent and competition. I'm joking, of course. I actually showed that to my daughter yesterday when I was prepping for this and also just flicking through some files. We were watching some old baby videos of her. And like, I was like, hey, do you want to watch this? And she's like, what's this? This is a friend of mine called Tony. He's a teacher and he wants to show people how to rhyme. And she goes, okay. And she watches it. And she's like, after watching this, can we try that? And we went in the other room. We wrote the alphabet down and we just started going through the letters. And something as silly as that, where she's like, he looks cool. He looks like he's really passionate and he's really good at it. And I kind of want to try and be good at that. And that's just like, as much as I get that most people associate Tony D with being fucking relentless and fierce and just an absolute competitor's competitor, the thing that I always take away from Tony D is his generosity in spirit, in his wisdom, in his time. He's just a relentlessly nice man. I don't really have anything a higher compliment I can pay for Tony D than, as a fan of his, getting the opportunity to interview him was one of those times where it illuminated me to sometimes meet your fucking heroes, man. I can't think of anyone else I dedicate nearly 4 hours solid of my time to admonishing, celebrating, because Tony D really is. Again, I can't sum it up any better. Meet your heroes, man. And he is just every bit as skillful and talented as he is a gentleman, a teacher, a role model, an uncle for every single one of us, man. He's the fucking GOAT in my eyes. When you lay it all out there in terms of what battle rap is to me, there isn't anyone that embodies the entertainment, the skill, the stage presence, the panache, the longevity, the fucking repertoire, and then marries it with just being the nicest fucking guy. Just a fucking champion of a man inside of battle rap, outside of battle rap, and quite possibly the greatest UK battle rapper we've ever seen. Will he perform again this year? He says he has. He says he's got battles that he's supposed to be writing and preparing for, in which case I swear if he has wasted any time watching me this evening beyond those comments, I feel guilty because I'm taking up time that he should be dedicating to putting another page in the history books of his career that we all want to see. Vix, he is just the nicest fucking guy. Couldn't agree more. But there you go. That's Tony D. A career that has spanned 15 years in UK battle rap, that has spanned God knows how many more in music, writing, freestyling, battle rap outside of Don't Flop. Continues to this day, is not over. And I look forward to seeing how he goes from here. Again, he's a teacher now as well, so I know he isn't quite as prolific with some of his outside projects. But man, whenever he wants to announce that he's got something else kicking up, man, I'll be the first one to want to chime in. And I need to see him perform live before he retires. I missed the opportunity to see O'Shea. Really annoyed by that, but it is what it is. But Tony is someone that I have not seen perform live yet, and fuck me, have I got to make sure I make that happen. So that'll about do it. Nearly 4 hours. I lied again, didn't I? I said it was going to be 3. And yeah, we're nearly at 4 hours, ladies and gentlemen. That was the Tony D career retrospective. I hope you enjoyed it. If you watched the whole thing with me, thank you for sticking with me throughout the whole thing. If you took a few breaks, know that I was powering through the whole time because he deserved nothing less. Tony D is an absolute champion of a man and deserved nothing less. So thank you very much for sticking around with me. We've got one more retrospective to do next week on Mr. Bobby Rex, which we will do at the same time of 8 o'clock. Probably won't be quite as extensive as this because he is still in the midst of a very storied career, so we'll probably keep that to maybe an hour and a half. And yeah, maybe another live stream in the interim period, we'll see. But for now, at least, I will bid you adieu because I think that's enough for 1 week. I've done, I think about 8 hours of live streaming this week. Jesus fucking Christ, I need to stop. Anyways, thank you for joining me. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you like this video, please go and check out the O'Shea retrospective we did last week. Please sure to tune in for the Bobby Rex one next week. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel so I can produce more of these damn things. And yeah, I'm going to call it a night. So, thank you very much for joining me. My name's been Lorne Risley, host of the Halcyon Show. Big up the promotions, by the way. Don't Flop, Premier Battles, No Loose Chat, everyone in between. Go and support them. Go and like, share, and subscribe to their channels. Get their Patreons. Make sure that you keep an eye out for their events coming up and potentially buy tickets to support those leagues and the battlers on them. And by all means, go and check out Tony D. Go and subscribe to his social media channels. I'm sure he'd appreciate a bit of love. Just send him a tweet. Send him a message. Say, listen, man, you're the fucking best. Absolute massive fan. Take good care of yourselves in the interim period. And yeah, that's a wrap, man. I've been Lorne, host of the show. Thanks for joining me. Take very good care of yourselves. And I'll see you on the next episode of the Halcyon Show. He was all white, weren't he?